Rain talk to me. We're gonna hit a beat and talk about my Eve. Everybody
Oh,
don't know what I say.
God.
I'm gonna do a beat.
Make it
Why,
stop.
Rain?
It's
Why?
time to
Why,
stop.
Rain?
Why did you?
Rock, paper, scissors, right? We don't want Eve to be as simple as shut the fuck up, Seto!
Floods of like memes, and these small gangers are like, "We're the elite of the elite. Do not fuck with us. We will kill you. We are the best players ever." It's like, dude, I did your shit. I did it better than you did.
You know what this conversation is like? When I say not enough supers die in Dell, and people tell me, "Oh, look, there's a super died in Dell." So it's like when
What
I'm
are
talking
you
about
even
the balance
talking
issue.
about? We were talking about fucking balance, not supers
Yeah.
dying in Delph.
Look,
Why
look,
does
look.
everything with you have to be about supers fucking dying in
Shut
Delph?
up! Shut up!
Christ!
It's an analogy, moron. It's an analogy. Okay?
You guys stop arguing. You act like a fucking married couple. Jesus
It's-
Christ.
No, don't stop arguing.
It's an
Well, it
analogy.
is Trash Talk
I
Tuesday.
was like,
Photograph.
Thanks, Bill. I'm so glad that was the first thing that everybody watching heard. All
Number 50 to
17
10.
people who figured that we were gonna have a show this week and showed up, even though I specifically said that we weren't. So, here we are. I have my alcohol. Does everybody else have their alcohol?
You, my wife.
Dude, I got some rosé. What do you guys have?
Oh, you know
Got
what?
back from
I
Pennsylvania, New
I
York.
do
Green
have
black and
some white Zinfandel, and if we get enough people, I will most definitely turn on my cam and chug the entire bottle live on stream. Just saying, that's in store for you.
enough people.
I'll tell you when we get there. Anyways, my name's Redline13. Welcome everybody to Trash Talk Tuesday. I am broadcasting to you live from my brand new house. Finally got everything moved, got everything set up. I took a week-long break from the fucking computer and everything, and then I just logged back into EVE Online tonight and went and fought a whole fleet, and it was super fun. Thank you to Mind One if you're here or you ever see this. Appreciate that fun. Anyways, you're tuned in to the second best EVE Online talk show, broadcasting on Tuesdays at 0100 and some change EVE time. Again, my name's Redline. I'm joined by Persistence, Alterari, Gurgorin, Marius, Dominarch, Rain, and of course our brand new host, Big Billy the Bossy. Bill, can you tell us about what led to your promotion from shitposter to host?
You were contemplating ending the show and thought that this was the fastest way to do it.
You're not supposed to say that. It's a joke. It's all memes. I knew we should
because I have a shining, bright personality, and I'm one of the most beloved individuals that you have on the show.
Can confirm.
See, so Bill said some incorrect things there. First, he said that TTT is being shut down. That's not happening. God damn it, Bill.
We can all hope.
Yeah, you can hope. It's never going anywhere. It's going to
It's
be
like
here
herpes.
forever.
And then
We
he
have
went
the
the
meats.
complete opposite way and said something completely implausible.
So which one is true? I don't know. But anyways, everybody want to say hello? Hello, everybody.
Hello.
How's everybody doing tonight?
Tired, dude.
Did you just
I'm good.
fucking boo? You just booed live on stream? Ugh.
I'm hanging in there.
You're hanging in there?
I'm just
Nice.
I dislocated my shoulder at work last week.
So what's been going on? What's happening in EVE Online? Any fresh, exciting drama?
no drama. But
There's
we have
a
some fight.
there's a war going on right now.
Oh,
There
what?
is.
Where?
That
Where?
has
I want
been
to do it.
going on
I did
for
too.
exactly 1 year now, as of yesterday.
As of the day before.
Exactly 1 year. That's 1 year.
I mean, you could have fooled me.
Really? You're gonna say you could have fooled me when you literally can't do anything in your own space that you don't even own anymore? Come on.
I don't
man.
even log in, dude.
That's what struck, right?
Huh?
You're not
Playing
only
the
winning
strike.
the war, you're winning Eve.
Trying
like
to.
it.
I am.
Can
I
I
want-
have your stuff?
Ah, there it is.
I'm actually
He has to
trying
log
mission
in.
running for once.
Why are you doing mission running?
I don't know. It's better than PI, right?
I mean, I guess you kind of have to have customs offices to do PI. As
Well,
far
you
as I
don't.
knew,
You could launch
everything.
from the planet. You don't have to have custom offices.
They have 6 systems in which to do, put customs offices down and do PI.
So what you're saying is that
We have
need to kill the
double
customs
Marius's
officers.
IQ.
Damn, starting off strong.
Nice.
In what?
In general, it sounds like. No, he's saying you have an IQ of 3, Marius. I don't agree with him. I think that's rude, but it was funny.
I think that's very unbecoming of one of the hosts of a brand new show.
You talking is unbecoming, so.
I,
Don't
for
worry, I'll be
one,
coming.
Rain,
Oh,
Rain, you're
that-
80% vanilla.
How did
Please,
none of
come
you?
on.
How did none of you like take opportunity? I'm really disappointed.
Because I knew that you were going to take that opportunity.
I can't.
I'm old and don't think about that anymore.
Who else can I put on the stream here? I don't know. Maybe I'll just. Yeah, we got Gerg here. We'll put Gerg on the stream again instead of Rundle. I'm sorry. I'm just getting all the portraits that I've been lined up because that's not
Great, the
something
stuff
that I
is done
did.
completely pre-show, but don't do it that way. So don't ask.
Yeah, well, pre-show was me.
Don't ask.
Pre-show is me playing EVE Online, so like I had to.
I just knew. It didn't used to be that.
It's true.
Fair.
It's
All right, yeah, it's new.
it's not
It's a good
been that
thing. I'm
for
not
a
saying it's a
while.
bad thing. It's a good thing.
So, what's his
we
Larpers are
should-
ruining EVE Online?
Oh,
Like, what the fuck is that about?
we're gonna
What?
get there. We're gonna get there. That's something that we're going to get to. We're
I'm
not
just
I,
there
Well,
yet.
I don't know if I want to get to that.
What did you say though? La La
Before
LaRue?
we
It's
get to
the
that
t-
topic of
it's the
conversation,
title.
I think everybody should keep in mind that we are on a Eve talk show.
Don't talk about Eve at all, because otherwise we won't be like any of the other ones.
Nobody
What's-
plays Eve anymore, right?
I play Eve. I played Eve just now. I'm logged into Eve Online, and I'm gonna undock and
but
roam.
the PCU, bro, the PCU.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah, no, that is a problem. There is a problem that's happening. So tonight we're gonna talk
They're,
about a
um,
bunch
they're-
of.
they're,
We're gonna talk about a
Moscow,
bunch
the
of
Gamecock,
random.
right?
What? What's up? Huh?
University at the Gamecocks, I think.
The who?
PC University.
South Carolina.
No, there's a movie PCU. It's fucking hilarious. I think. Never mind.
Oh, I
Yeah,
No,
but
it's too late. Still, no, too late.
I understand now. I get it. I got it. Anyways, so
Yes,
we've got a bunch of shit to talk about.
Oh
Apparently,
shit! Is 80? Is 100 enough? Is 100 enough?
100 PCU.
People.
100.
no, is 100
Camera on?
viewers enough
Camera on.
for your
Chug the
channel?
bottle.
Oh
Camera
no.
on. Chug the bottle.
Oh no.
We're not doing any more than 100.
No. Oh, that was not a part of the plan. Because
It was
100
part of my plan.
100 was my 100 was my goalpost, but I didn't think that we'd hit it that quickly. Is
Right
all.
now, Redline, much like a goon, is moving the goalpost.
Oh, I'm not moving any goalposts, sir. Trust me, I am not moving any
Oh,
goalposts.
thank you, talking in stations.
So,
Yes.
Redline,
Hi,
you're
Pyro.
goon now?
What?
Doesn't matter. I'll appreciate it. He's gonna whip out and not do it, even though I.
Oh no,
I-
I'm gonna do it. I just have to go get the wine. So Dom, why don't you start the conversation tonight with our first topic, which is the year anniversary of World War B, and go on you, bud.
World War II.
World War
I think,
B2
yeah,
shit.
the war is going very well for both sides. Having lots of fun. No one's getting burned out at all. Tons of fleets every day. It's just a fucking great time.
I mean, if you take the averages over the whole year, you're not wrong.
I wasn't trying to be a smartass there. I'm having a blast, right? To be completely honest, I like PvP though. So I mean, that's part of it, I guess. PvEers, I get it. It probably sucks for you guys, but you know what? I don't care. I like PvP.
I will say I'm kind of in a lull right now, but I also have the opportunity to go to the pool with my nieces and hang out with my family. So the fact that I'm not playing as much isn't really like because of the war or not because of the war.
Yeah,
No,
I saw the
I
sun.
did take 2 weeks off and leave,
I saw
just-
the sun. My back is fried. I try to have my niece help me put on sunscreen. Anyway, it looks like I had a toddler put sunscreen all over my back.
you have to do
So
like finger paint stuff so you get patterns and stuff. That'd be
yeah, dude, my back looks terrible. So anyway, so if you see me on Eve Meet where I look like garbage, that's why.
There's
cool.
a,
We're gonna have to do it in August because rag bride stuff.
who's going to E Vegas this year?
I am.
Just the two of us?
What? No, I'm going.
Red Line's going, I think, too.
I'm going to be there too.
There you go.
Yeah.
Persistence? No.
When is it this year?
I actually have no clue.
October
October
20,
11th. Or is it later?
October 24th or 20 something.
And when do
22nd.
the tickets or whatever show up?
No, this year it is going to be it's just an Imperium meetup like it was originally. There's no CCP is not involved, at least directly. That might be indirectly involved. So I'm not sure how the ticket thing goes.
I know they have, so on their Discord, they have tickets so that way they can get like a head count for people who want to bring swag, but you do not need a ticket to show up. You literally just go to Vegas and do whatever you want. They're going to try to, I think they're going to try to organize like, hey, let's all go to a bar here or hang out here, but it's nothing like super official. So if you want to just go to Vegas to hang out with your friends who are Eve nerds, you can definitely do so.
Not sure what day it is. I'm not sure what day it is, but Open Comms was going to have a day where we'll invite people to come hang out with us too. So,
all right, team.
I'm gonna be
I'm
at
back.
the pool.
Oh God, he's back.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
So you're gonna chug wine?
I
Is that
am.
what's happening?
I am.
That's what I thought. I thought it was just a kind of big player.
I just have to
But
put
usually
my
swag and stuff. No, turn your lights all off. Put your black shirt on.
no
Spotlight
The
right in your
floating
face.
head.
Oh yeah, floating head's the best floating head. Right?
No.
Not your floating head.
Nope, no floating head today.
You're right. Why are you doing it right?
Huh?
You shouldn't do it right.
I have a ring light. Look at me. I'm so bright. Oh God.
Like
I'm doing it in Discord.
Are you shining bright like a diamond?
I'm in Discord. You can do it in Discord.
Oh, that's a really cool ring light. That's good lighting.
Yeah, if you have a
Way
ring
better
light,
than
like,
your floating head lighting.
Why is
Chuck,
it,
So-
why aren't your walls green, dude?
They're blue. What?
Why green? Where's your green screen?
I don't have a green screen. Who needs a green screen?
It's really easy to do. You just take a green sheet and put it behind you.
Why
Alright.
does it say that the live stream is listening to Spotify right now?
I am listening to Spotify.
Spotify.
Okay. Look, you'll have to forgive me. So, I'm doing this just for you guys, by the way, in the Discord, not anybody.
Can
on
we stay on the
stream.
topic of beat up longer?
Stream can't see.
Mm-mm.
Well, we'll kind of longer. Not only is there Eve Vegas coming up in October, but in August there got the Eve Nola. Can't remember the dates off the top of my head. Rain, right?
13th through the 15th.
13th. That's gonna be a lot of fun.
He's a
Beautiful
good
plays.
halfway down. Looks like. Yep, now he's officially halfway.
Wine, don't laugh. You'll spit wine everywhere.
and just like all of the other NCFCs, he has become an alcoholic.
So someone asked us to stay on topic of the Eve meetup longer.
Oh yeah, Eve Nola. So Eve Nola is obviously down in New Orleans. So they do have tickets, but they have more of an event type thing. So I think they're renting out the top space, like the balcony of Bourbon Street, which if folks don't know, that's like the hip, cool place to hang out. And then they're also
That's amazing, Red Line. I'm very proud of you.
That was actually.
You didn't stream it though.
they're doing a
Red Line
crawfish, a crawfish
You-
boil.
Can you
Where
stream
you
that
eat
too?
crawfish and
Huh?
get drunk.
I'm gonna come hang out with you guys then. Damn, sounds like a lot more fun than Vegas.
So where's Nolans happening then?
In New Orleans.
No, I'm
hello.
sorry. I meant
Right.
when. I meant when.
It's happening in Houston. It's in Houston in November.
November? Who wants to be in New Orleans in November?
Houston.
It's in South, but it's in August 13th through 15th, New Orleans, Louisiana. Hence NOLA for New Orleans, Louisiana's LA.
Assuming
No, Los
Nolans
Angeles.
makes it out of this
Where-
hurricane season.
Where's it gonna be? Where is
The
it?
true Southern experience is during hurricane season and peak humidity, as well as like right before football season, so you'll get all of the terribleness.
Oh
It's
man.
peak humidity.
Could
Crazy
you
humidity,
give
right?
That joke again, please. I missed my mark.
What'd you say?
We're
Priscilla?
we're not very good people.
Okay,
So
never mind.
Eve New Orleans is where?
New Orleans. Stop.
Right?
So, and there's also gonna be an Eve.
Rain, stop
North
fucking
North,
with us.
right?
I just
He
want to
said
know
where?
where even New
It's
Vegas is.
Disney
going to
August
be.
Disney Mark.
13th through
Eve
15th.
New Vegas.
Also going to be an Eve
The game
North.
was rigged from the start.
North. What do they call that? The Toronto one. Event team.
Toronto?
Eve North.
That's going to happen. That's right. 2 weeks ago.
2022.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I believe
Oh,
that Eve
2022.
North is gonna be Eve North is
Person
happening
who
next
ran
year.
it came on our show and said when it
So
was going to happen.
we've got Eve Down Under happening in November. right?
If you want to go that, I'm gonna drive that. You can drive with me if you want to.
You're gonna drive to
Australia.
Australia. Okay, that's
yeah,
interesting.
Dominic, you want to go on a road trip to Australia together?
All right.
You have a
God,
sub.
I'm gonna take
So
my
look,
camper and
Redline. I think we're too drunk for a show tonight.
I just chugged an entire bottle of wine, dude. Don't come for me. God damn it, that pop-up is still coming. We took a week off, and the pop-up is still there.
Oh, that purple monkey
God.
dude. Yeah, he
What's
fucking
the
hangs out on my
gold
screen.
$4.99 at Eve right now.
That is so
Do it.
toxic. Get out of here. Get out of here. All right. So I got got rid of the pop-up for you guys. I'm sorry, but I have something that I need to talk about. Okay,
The pop bother you?
No
it's
one
very
cares
important.
though.
It's my show. It's very
But we
important.
don't care.
It's very important. Okay, and you
But
will
we
care
don't care.
because these microtransactions are out of hand. All right. These tiny little things, and I'm even gonna put the alert up, the hot take alert, because it's time for a Redline 13 hot take. Okay, number one, we complained about the pop-ups existing, and I'm sorry, they're not pop-ups, they're notifications that pop up, and then they stay on your screen until you purchase one. Right? That's what happens. It stays on your screen. You don't dismiss it. It's a little icon, right? So we complained
That's a
about
good
it.
advertising.
Can I pay you to shut up?
We complained about it, okay? Our feedback was heard and taken into consideration. And instead of doing anything about it, there's another one. There's a new one now. Where is our feedback going?
You agree and moved on, and you're upset about it, right?
Are you talking about Ezekiel right now?
No, I'm not talking about Ezekiel right now. I'm talking about that stupid little thing that pops up that says, when you lose your first ship, that says, oh, do you want to get revenge? Buy this Plex, and you can get revenge. That stupid shit is what I'm talking about. We complained about it. Our feedback was, you can't see me anymore because I'm doing finger hands, right? Finger bunnies. We
Air
complained.
Quotation.
Air quotes. That's the
There
word.
you
Air
go.
quotes.
Finger bunnies.
Finger bunnies.
Finger
Anyways,
bunnies.
so
Seriously, finger bunnies. I'm right now. That's
Finger bang the shit out of that company.
I'm doing finger bunnies right now, and I forgot what I was gonna say.
I have like literally not lost a ship since that thing started. So
Well, it's only for new players. It's not for players like you and me
That's
who've
the only
played
part I
for.
think is shitty. It is only target alphas. That's
Yeah.
kind of weird. I don't.
I lost a ship an hour ago and I didn't get that notification.
Greg, we just went over this.
People getting this mad about an ad was kind of stupid, to be honest. Damn.
Thank you.
People in Eve complain about everything.
I
Haven't you noticed
I
that?
disagree entirely, and there's another new expert system that's come out that is the Magic 14. Like, thank you for taking our idea of introducing new players to the Magic 14 and how to actually play the game, and then just fucking trying to make money off of it. It's very clear that we are literally your pocketbook, and that's what you want us for. So, thank you for that.
Automatically,
They should just
the page where you buy shit and force you to buy it.
No,
We
they
literally
didn't.
are their pocketbook.
It doesn't automatically take it out of your account or anything.
Yeah,
Right?
dude, it makes my like monitor electronic, and then it zaps my credit card out of my wallet, and then it like extracts all the information from it. It's not unfair.
Okay.
Hey, I would like to throw in a hot take.
Okay, hold on. Let me put the graphic up. Hot take. Hot take alert from Bill. Hot take alert. Wee woo wee woo. All right, there you go, Bill. You're in.
So for like revenue generation, I don't know. It mind blows me. I don't understand why they haven't considered like how well the skins are doing, or like maybe I want to fucking spice up my own goddamn station interior, or purchase more corporate hangars.
Thank you. You know that Michael Scott video? Thank you. Literally me right now. Holy fuck. CCP, but might hire Big Bill the boss.
I would drop $200 on more corporate hangars without even fucking thinking twice.
Oh god, that
Your
wine.
skins, both in real life and game. So more skins is
It's
better.
more like middle of my steak.
Speaking-
It's frozen take.
Speaking of like hiring people, if anybody from CCP is watching, I need I do graphic design kind of on the side. I saw a tweet that you
Go
guys
away.
sent out where you had it was for the new Black Ops pack, but there were no Black Ops battleships in the picture. So I went ahead and I made a picture for you. If you want it, you can DM me. It's free of charge. First one's always free because that's how you do marketing and making money off of people. Is the first one's always free. You get them hooked, and then you get them to purchase. Anyways, this is me featured in a Black Ops Battleship promo. As you can see, I'm an expert. I'm an
That's
expert.
you?
That's me.
That's the
me.
worst
Hey,
thing
do
I've
one of
ever
me.
seen in my entire
Me
life.
for Logi skins.
They're fucking
Logi
nightmares
skins?
now.
I can do that.
Logi.
That's like number one.
I heard some moron say that that's the worst thing that they've ever seen, and I would like to say to that moron, you're a moron, and you're basic.
Is part of the joke that those are the T1 battleships instead of the blobs?
Yes, that's...
Now,
Whoosh.
I'm too stupid. I wouldn't have even noticed that. Jesus Christ.
My God. Anyways, that joke fell flat. Sorry, guys.
It was perfect. It
Marius
worked
is
very
the-
well.
Marius is
We're
the
just
joke
dumb.
police.
We're dumb,
He
so
just he
it's our fault. Yeah,
doesn't
yours.
want
Another successful day on the beat.
another
joke
successful day of ruining everything by Marius fucking Pontmercy, the
Marius
dumbest
is
man
literally
alive.
the only person that I've ever like strongly disliked just for speaking. I think
You
like
see-
he's never really done anything to me individually. I just like every time I hear his voice, I'm like, oh my god, is there like a baby seal I can just go fucking kick somewhere? You know?
You
Dude,
would
what the fuck?
you would kick a
That's the
baby
same thing happened
seal
to me.
over Marius?
It's just like it's just every time I hear his voice, it's like, oh my god.
Look, if you kick a seal over Marius, then the terrorists win. That's all there is to it. So don't let the terrorists win. Don't kick baby seals over Marius. Anyways, there was something else. I
You're
mean,
gonna
that's
ride
all,
with me down to Nola. We're gonna drive down there, right? You're gonna go with me, Marius?
that's all I really wanted to say about those microtransactions. So, like, do you
That's how you
guys
fix that. Buy a whole bunch of them and become macro transactions.
Where is what?
wait? So, are you guys not pissed off about this microtransaction shit? Like, am I the only one that's still pissed off? Like, did we
Pissed
all
off since 2019, dude.
did we all
Dude,
go
I've
through
been
the
playing
cycle of like, oh, I
Microtransactions.
guess
You
there's
don't give a shit anymore.
did we
Like
all
the
go through the
company
cycle
looks
of
like
there's nothing we can fucking do and then just stop even caring? Is that what we did?
I mean, I've kind of reached that point where I'm like, they kind of are probably trying to need a little bit of monies. So,
Dude, I will give
Redline,
them
it's
money.
far better to be
Exactly.
pissed off than pissed on.
No, Bill, you're
Man,
exactly right. Would you rather
you're
them beg for
dad
money
jokes, dude.
or offer something to sell? Right? If the company needs money, they should sell something. Weird.
I mean,
I think
can
it's
just-
okay.
like corporate hangers.
Could I
I'm
just
fine with
have
that, Bill.
more stuff to do in the video game?
Give them some money to do that.
I
We
will.
pay their
What's up, Billy?
guys. Pay their guys. They can eat and be able to come to work and
I-
make more
I-
stuff for us.
I will 100% pay them a lot of money. Like if I have a reason, to get in and actually play Eve, like earlier before the show
were
started,
You had
I had a reason. I jumped in a battleship and I went and I fought my friend and his friends, and it was fun. Like that's
you
what
owe
I
them
did.
4 microtransactions. Get fucking busy.
It had nothing to do with microtransactions. It had to do with me wanting to do something, and so I did it.
You
Like
did
I
it.
don't
Yes.
need.
So now you owe them 4, maybe 5 microtransactions. You keep mouthing off about it. I'll make it 6.
I'm gonna buy the Black Ops pack if it's still available in a couple weeks.
Yeah,
Tell you what, some of these fucking skins
pretty
they've come
dope.
out with lately though are really fucking cool.
Right?
I'd like
the art
Yeah.
team is just on point.
Yeah, they're fucking the bread makers for that company. They're wearing the pants in that relationship over
But-
there, I think.
The
Can you
new-
pass on something for me. Tell them I love the skins. Keep it up. They're doing a great job in that department.
But the new players
And
are
I buy them.
not. The new players are not the cash cow. They're not the bread that you need to get. You need to invest in them and make them stick around instead of just
Shit
making
out of them
them.
as much as you can as fast as you can.
No, see, that's
Stick around. If they stick around, they're true Eve players.
It would be nice if Eve was able to introduce like enough content and you could purchase to where they could stay afloat, like Path of Exile, for example.
Well, see, that's the
So
problem.
that's
though,
an
is that-
interesting question, though. What kind of content do people actually want in Eve?
I
mean,
don't
you can't
want-
you can't monetize like actual fucking.
I want
like,
you guys to
chicken
try and break
chips
into one
and stuff
DQ.
like that. But like,
God damn it,
all the different-
Ultrari. Every time you say,
different,
I'm sorry, Bill.
No, it's cool. I don't want to talk.
Let's talk about Billy's question. That's a good question. What do
No,
people
that's
want?
what Bill
Oh,
was doing.
I was answering.
Oh, I was trying to get you back in track on it.
Yeah, go for it, Bill. I'm super
can't,
sorry, dude.
I mean, you can't monetize like actual content interaction between players, like, but possibly maybe monetize like maybe there's a certain set of missions that you want to run, like those boosters that they released a while back. That's something, or it's mainly the aesthetics. I think. I mean, like I guarantee you, they showed a shit ton of these Black Ops packs. Into like just structure or interior designs and stuff. Like I want to be able to fucking.
Well, my question wasn't how do they monetize better. My question was, what content is not in the game that people want in the game?
I have an
Right? Like,
answer
because
for you.
a lot of the reality of Eve, unfortunately, is that
On kill
people,
mails. How do I pay for this?
aside from the player versus player element of Eve, which carries the vast majority of Eve, in my opinion, I don't know what the content is outside of the wars that the players provide against each other that drives people to play Eve.
So
Right? Like I know some people enjoy the missions, I know some people enjoy incursions, some people enjoy abyssals, etc., etc. But what is it that we're lacking right now? What is it we're not getting?
Buddy, I have an answer for you. Let me give you an answer. Can I?
You go first.
Okay, I go first, and then you go. All right. I'm gonna pull Wagon, and hey, Wagon, how's it going? So my answer to that is I don't need CCP to provide content for me. Like I don't need that from CCP. All I need them to do is make it so that it is easier to provide content for myself. Now, a couple years ago, I could go and buy a battleship for 150 million ISK, warp it into a gang of 50 fucking thrashers and eat shit and die, and it was 150 million ISK. It's a drop in the bucket. Tonight, I tried the same thing. It was 360 million ISK instead. That is insane. That is more than $250 million ISK for a battleship that I literally just want to go feed it to a gang of thrashers. Like
the price difference was literally 60%.
Don't be poor.
Like, or 6%, 110% or whatever. Like, the equation is not so much that, oh, this is that much more expensive now, I don't want to do it. The equation is that that asset has more value, both financially and in terms of
No. My equation is literally if I'm gonna go out and feed something, like so the reason that I went out is because I was watching Mine One stream and he had been roaming around for a little bit, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna give him some content. So I went out first. I was like, all right, let's have some fun. I went out in a Jaguar, lost the Jaguar, and I was like, fuck it, I want to feed this battleship to them, see if they can kill it. And I thought they'll kill it. It is what it is. And I go out there and I'm like, all right, I'm committing to dropping 360 mil on this just to lose it. Now, if I didn't have billions upon billions of ISK, I wouldn't be doing that. Because you know I'm an Eve billionaire, by the way. I have multiple billions of ISK. Like, it is a financial thing. It's a cost thing. Like, if people who don't have as many billions of ISK as I do want to go out and whelp a battleship, they're not going to. They'll go and do it in a cruiser instead, which is less content for everybody. So what I want
now. Still content.
Okay,
One ship. I mean,
go ahead.
I'm raising my hand.
Okay, your hand is raised. Go.
So you have to look at the foundation of what everything's fucking built on top of, from the ground up, at the very cement of the fucking house that this Eve Online is built on, and that is the PvE. You have to start at the very basic fundamentals, even though none of us really do PvE. Like, I'm literally doing missions for the first time ever. PvE puts more people in space. From there, people branch out into more less secure areas. From there, you get PvP content generating. That then extends beyond, and then crabs start forming their own. It's a domino effect, but it starts with the PvE content.
So what you're saying is you build the ecosystem from the blades of grass up.
Yes.
Then the cattle will come for the blades of grass, and then
and then the wolves.
Hunters will, the wolves will come for the cows, and the humans will come from the wolves, and so on and so on and so on.
And the cows too.
But instead, what they've done is
I could go for a cow right now.
But the thing is that they've just removed the cattle. Like, The grass is still the same. They just made the cattle like
Oh,
get
grass.
sunburned
They took
easily or
all
some
the
shit.
legs off the cattle.
We technically didn't remove the cattle. What we've done is like take the cattle into like an industrialized like meat or dairy factory and just kept milking it.
The
until
cattle's
it was right.
it's being grown in a petri
Now-
dish right now.
Yeah, basically. But now listen, if Eve had, I'm actually gonna stop talking.
It sounded like you had a point there, and you just lost it.
I've got a point.
Listen, if Eve had an anime.
Okay, now you're
Now we're
no.
Oh, now
no,
we're-
I
no,
want to hear. I
no.
want to hear the end
Just
of this.
muted. Just
I
muted.
don't
Just
wanna
straight
hear
up
the end of
muted
this.
forever. Weeb's out.
If
He
Eve
needs
had
to
an
do-
anime,
No,
Things that
there
needs,
is.
he needs to do is add more missions, more varied missions.
Okay, I like this.
You can't. You only save the doll so many times. You know, you got to have more varied missions. I know it's a lot of work. I get it. I understand why there's not there, but that's
it's
You mean
one
like
thing that helps a lot, add
Empire
missions.
high sec missions? Is what we're talking
Yes,
about?
yeah, Empire high sec, but low sec missions, and I don't think you need no sec missions. No sec's got their own fucking shit going on.
No, they
Concentrate
don't.
on
I think
concentrate
all
on
of
high
the
sec
mission
first,
things
though.
needs to be reworked.
I
They
do-
need to
I'm
add
with
more
you on high
content
sec
to it.
first. High sec first. You can rework the bounty system into like not the bounty system, but a bounty hunter system. That was a good idea that was never flashed out. They need to go back and revisit that. Make it make it.
Honestly,
you
the
can-
bounty hunter system is effectively
hard.
dead. I think at this
Yeah,
point.
it probably
The-
is, right? It was something that was good at first, and they should have went with it. I don't know.
Mechanically, I don't feel like anyone was ever able to structurally build it correctly so that there was good engaging mechanics around it. Like it just never worked
I agree,
theoretically,
yeah.
and then it never worked practically, right?
the
So
wingspan guy had a pretty good like idea of what the bounty hunting system could be.
Does the wingspan
All
guy
these
have
good
a name?
ideas don't always equate into coding possibilities, right?
can you tell us what that plan was? Like,
I mean, there's a YouTube video. I don't know it word by word, but
can you give
I'm
us any of
working-
the anything about it?
so like the idea would be that if anyone got a bounty put on their name, then they would go into a pool of names, and you would if you wanted to go out and be a bounty hunter, you would pull one of those names, and then it would give you like a vague area where they've been, and every so often like it would give you a ping, or you could use one of the locator agents, whichever. And if they were someone who was AFK or inside a POS structure, then it wasn't your fault that you couldn't kill them. But it would reward people who would go out in search of just these one singular targets, instead of, you throw a bunch of ISK at raising the bounty on one person, and then that doesn't accomplish anything except for whoever whores on that guy's kill gets like a couple thousand ISK.
Well, the problem with the bounty system has always been that there's no way for hunter to meet the hunted, right? So if you want to be a bounty hunter and you're a US time zone guy and your target is in Australian time zone, it just doesn't fundamentally match, right? There
You
is
could
no
do a system where if you become a bounty hunter, you pay a fee for 5 locator agents. They automatically just give you the information, from 5 different locations, so you can get there, right? That gives you times and things like that. There should be something like that. I take the bounty on you, Billy, and then 5 locator agents that tells me.
But to be fair,
where
this
you
goes
were the
back
last
to
5 days, right?
Bill's point more than anything, which is that there's got to be a reason for this dude to be in space to begin with.
Exactly.
A target or the person
I
chasing?
have-
You mean?
I have a concept for
Target.
Correct.
solve
Correct.
PVE that would be interesting. Is that solve systems where anoms spawn or whatever. They have like a little rage bar that fills up. It has like 5 different levels, and each level like you kill 500 rats, you reach level 1, and then it escalates. Then you reach
VMs?
level 2 and at like 2,000 rats killed, and then it escalates again, and then it starts like doubling the amount of rats in each anom gets like additional web, Eeyore, scram, so that way you can't like smooth zone bot it or anything like that. To the
Well, see,
point to
so
where
the-
it starts swapping over to the diamond rat AI, and then escalates to the point where you have to like put squads of capitals on the field in order to handle the escalation, which point is like level 6, and then you have to like end the escalation, or else it starts reffing all the fucking structures in the system.
So
Simojams the system.
that's a solid
course.
fucking idea, but that's not going to bring people back into space. That's going to take more people out of space.
Probably. The other
Guaran-
thing I would love to see them do is figure out a way to make, like not player events, like CCP run events like with high sec people and low sec people to get them into other kinds of activities. I know they've tried it a few times, and I don't think they've ever really successfully done it. I don't have the answer. I just think it'd be really cool if they could figure out a way to make events more prevalent and work. I guess would be a better first thing to do, and then just have more of them. I just think that that's a fucking opportunity to not only get to know some of the key people in the game, because I believe they had famous FCs do it for once. It's just I don't know the answer how to make it work. It's a good idea. They should be figured out. I wish I could give a good answer for that.
Redline, to respond to it would run checks like how many like every 2 or 4 ticks. So let's say every hour it does a check, right? Checks how many, like you have to maintain a certain like acceleration of NPC kills in order to advance to the next level. If you don't, then it just like resets back to the previous level.
Okay, so here's the thing with that, and I like that idea, right? Before I say what I'm gonna say, I like that idea. I think it sounds super cool. But the thing is that I don't know if you've noticed or not, but if CCP changes something, they don't like to change it again for several years. So what we're looking at right now, you're talking about something that it seems like it's an anti-botting countermeasure. And they've already implemented that with the dynamic bounty system. And I disagree with that sentiment. Like, I don't think that it's been implemented and perfected yet. I think it could be more, and I think it should be more, but I think that if you had a CCP dive setting in front of you and you were saying, hey, you could change this to do this and this, they would simply say, well, we've already done that, so we're not going to look at it again.
Don't mistake that as me coming up with some kind of counter botting thing or whatever. That's
You've been
just
talking.
it escalates to the point to where like it would be really complicated for a fucking Gila to repetitively do the same thing over and over again, right? Because it's escalating. You're getting webs, you're getting scrams, you're getting newts added to the mix. The typical passive AFK shit isn't going to work. You have to squat up.
Well, sure, but I thought we were talking about getting more people into space, because if that's something that just resets on its own, then that's what people will do, is they'll crank it up to the max until they can't do it anymore. Then they'll go to another system and do it again
Sounds
and
like
again.
there's still people in space.
Yeah, but it's the same thing as the dynamic bounty system, except the NPCs aren't more aggressive.
I come into your system, Bill. I crank it up and I leave, and you get the negative results of that being cranked up, right? That's what will happen. You want to use tools to fucking hurt people.
Like I said, you have to put some significant effort into. I mean, like I said, I have to write it out and for the full plan to be realized. But
the system I was kind of envisioning was a system somewhere in the zone of kind of what Bill was saying, but in kind of a very different slant, which would be that basically if you're the SOV owner of a system, you control that system on paper or in our virtual space map world, right? And in reality, if I controlled space systems, the first thing I would do with that is try to make money off of them. And yes, absolutely, we try to make money off them by killing pirates in belts, killing pirates in anoms, and mining asteroids on moons. But the reality is, in many cases, like to me, what would happen more often than not is that the people who own these systems would contact like Creodone or Ishikun or any of these NPC corporations. They say, "Hey, I control the system. You want to help me? You want to help me do stuff in this system, make money for me here?" And all of a sudden, you create a way to create some passive income in these systems that also has to be defended, right? Like you could have Ishikun set up a station in there, like it's literally an NPC station in your space that works in a different way, and at the same time it'll send out miners into the belts to do things, or it'll set up trade routes that you have to protect. Like there has to be like content that people are rewarded for protecting, right? Like because the problem with a lot of what we have right now is that the best way to play the game is just to ignore it, right? Like if somebody comes into your system and there's 20 million in your ESS, what are you going to do? You're going to ignore them 9 times out of 10 because it's just not worth it. But if your Ishikun Corp contract has like 20 Hulks out in the belt, and you've got Raiders 2 jumps out, and they come in and toast your fucking Hulks, or their Hulks, I should say. You lose the contract, or like there's I haven't built the system mentally fully in my head, but like I feel like there has to be a passive income that people want to protect from both small and high scale threats, and if you don't have that, invariably the system never really functions well.
I think
Good
you're
idea.
right, Villy, but weren't there?
Too, you have to have good standing to be able to get the contract. So it would create more content for the players that want to do that. That's a great idea.
Weren't there problems with the last implementation of passive moons? Like people were always complaining about that.
No.
No, there weren't. Okay.
There really
like-
wasn't.
There are people who like to say that the old passive moons are just a way to reward the big blobs, but they're wrong. The active moons do more to reward blobbing up than anything else.
It's
Alright,
true.
then you convinced.
But here's the reality, right? Like it's important to remember, the big blobs will always control a portion of any resource you put in the game. That is just natural. If you try to build a system against that, all you do invariably is ensure that the big blobs will control it more, because you're making it more hard for the individuals, which means organizationally, the more organized group usually wins, right? Like you have to accept that the big blobs are always going to end up with a piece of the pie, because we are a gigantic piece of the player pie, right?
Yeah, I mean, this game is built on. It attracts a lot of numbers guys, efficiency guys, and they're going to try to, efficiency +1 everything they possibly can, because it's just what they entertain themselves with. And so you're always going to, whatever system you implement it's always going to be maximized to the fullest by somebody somewhere, some organization.
So how do we implement a system that can't be maximized to the fullest by somebody somewhere?
Why would
You can't. That's the thing.
You can't?
We will always find a way to maximize and max it.
Well, here's the thing. The people with more player resources will invariably figure out how to min-max better. They have more people. They have more resources. Like I'm not aware of a single example where something favors the individual more than it favors a group of individuals who are intent on doing the exact same thing. Like, can you give me an example?
Abyssals.
Sorry?
Abyssals are really the only thing that I can think of off the top of my mind. But I guess even that is beneficial if you do it with multiple people, right?
Well, wasn't there a mission thing that was just one person? That's all who could do it was one. What were those called? Had used the fucking assault frigates.
Burner missions.
Yeah,
that's the only thing I think of that would fit that category, really.
Right, but here's the thing.
And they were terrible.
If you put those in null, guess what I do? I now control those burner missions. I block the gates. I, control the system. Any of these activities you're talking about that people can do that, somebody said abyssals. It's like, okay, well, I can shut down all abyssals in anywhere that's not high sec or safe space, right? But most people don't, because it's just not worth the effort.
I think the best thing to do is not necessarily,
and because it's not passive is the other big thing.
Not necessarily bring new players in, is get the existing players to be playing and doing missions. That's what will bring new players to the game. If you can't get the players who are here playing, how can you expect people to start the game? Right? You got to get the people who are here already playing and playing a lot, get excited about the game again, and then that makes it easier to bring in new players and say, "Hey, look at this player base is great. They have a good time."
Gosh.
So I don't think going content for brand new players is the way to go for CTP. I mean, they can't ignore them either, but that can't be I don't think that should be the focus.
That is honestly the best take that I've ever heard on that.
I want it to be fun to be out in space when I'm not looking to kill people.
The problem is the current scarcity directly works against that.
I agree. You're right.
So hang it.
Right
Bring
now,
things back
all
to
of
the way they were.
veteran
Call it a
players
day.
have. Would that? Yeah. But, right.
What would it do? What would it do? Has the problem been fixed though? Like, everybody's still how many Titans and Supers do we all still have just sitting in hangars waiting for something to happen? Like, how has scarcity solved anything? It hasn't. It hasn't done anything that could be undone.
It drove industrials out of the game.
I can tell you there are a multitude of effects of scarcity that have been positives to the game. There's also, obviously, from the player view, the player base, multitude of effects that have been problematic for the game, right?
Well, Redline, you mentioned one earlier, your battleship thing. Used to be
Yeah.
160, now 360. That's a direct effect. Negative effect, but it's a direct effect. And maybe not necessarily negative. It's the person who built it. Maybe they don't think it's negative.
I get that, but like, why should, like, is that something that should be preserved at this point? Like, if it really is scarcity that is driving all these people away, which I don't think it is. I think it's a number of things, and I don't think that
It's one of the. It is one of the things that drives a very small portion of the people away. It's not a major portion of the people. I don't think.
I
But
think that
is the effect of scarcity worth driving people away from playing the game? Especially
it's not
people that
over
are-
yet. We
are
won't be able to
pivotal.
answer that till they're done with their plan, right? Let them finish their plan. They will know if it worked. I mean, I think stopping the plan. This is one of my most biggest complaint about CCP ever is they start things and never finish them. Fuck it. Let's get it finished. Let them finish it out. Then we'll know. It's a terrible idea. Don't ever fucking do it again or do it differently next time or whatever. You know.
And here's the thing, Redline. Like, if they stop scarcity or they nip this in the bud, like
Then the terrorists win?
We let the terrorists win, but we're never going to see.
Thanks, man. Yeah, sure, you're right.
We're never going to see what the carrot was, and maybe the carrot is good. Maybe the carrot is passive moons again. Maybe the carrot is, like Vili was talking about, Ishukone miners with their stations set up, and we have to defend their caravans and shit.
Yeah, that would
maybe
be
that
pretty
is the
cool.
carrot.
Yes, but do you think the carrot, like, so given what you know of carrots that you've seen, I don't actually
I
know
like
if I've
cooked
seen a
carrots.
They're
carrot.
very rich in vitamin A.
So
You put brown
given-
sugar on, they kick ass.
Have you seen a carrot, like an actual carrot, where you waited for 2 years for this carrot to be presented while you were getting beaten with a stick? Have you seen a carrot like that in this game before?
Well, I'd have to
Ever?
get beaten by the stick while I look at the carrot. That seems weird.
Life.
You don't. You're
So-
not looking at the carrot. You're looking at the idea of the carrot. You're like, here's what the carrot could be. I wonder what the carrot is. Oh, here's the
Oh,
stick.
that's extension
Well,
carrot.
the last time CCP like gave us a concrete idea of what was in the pipeline, everybody went apeshit when something was slightly different.
Oh,
I'm gonna
okay.
throw something. I'm gonna throw something out there about super and Titan proliferation. And so, like the scarcity thing, I like the concept of it because they were able to introduce a bunch of dials that they can fine tune the proliferation just based on resources, minerals, whatever stuff is needed specifically for Titans and supers. So, like if it ever gets out of hand, they can just increase the rarity of like certain things that are like specific for building supers and capitals. The only thing is that it was introduced at a time during a war, so it shut down the willingness of entities to use said supers and titans against each other. I think that maybe they could have introduced this and kept the cost at the same, but here's the caveat: reduce builds to like 2 supers per system, 1 titan per system, and like 10 capitals per system. That would have solved that would have curved that that proliferation down, at the same time maintain like the
People
cost.
just built different systems. That would change.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, there's only so many systems that you're going to drop Sodios in, right?
Yeah, like every
Yeah.
system in Delve.
I was just gonna say every system. Yeah, we can. Yeah.
Like I mean I understand what you're saying, but like that, like there was literally, I'm pretty sure, not actually, but pretty close to
Pretty
a Sodio
close.
in every single system in Delve, right? At
And
one
a
point.
lot of
Yeah.
them in Fountain, a lot of them in Aquarius.
But if you
Yeah.
restricted that to 1 Titan per system, though, that's still a significant cut down on what could be built in Delve. Like when there's 100
I
Titans
agree.
being
No,
built in
you're
one
not
system.
wrong. Yeah.
I don't know if there was more than like 100 Titans building in Delve at any one point, like at a time. Like, you know,
Maybe-
I wouldn't be surprised if, like, I know like how active like super builders can be and stuff, but it's like that's a pretty mighty huge number of Titans every 24 days, right? Like 80 Titans, you know, every 24 days. That's, you know, 1,000 Titans a year built. You know, you guys built, you know, a couple thousand Titans over the course of like 4 or 5 years, right? So
But it did ramp up though. It started off slow, it got more and more. So maybe that last year might have hit that mark, But you're right. It wasn't the whole 4 years. It just wasn't. There's no way. It takes long to get materials to set up the infrastructure for it. So it increased each year probably by whatever number. But I mean, if you guys hadn't fucking come in and attacked us, we probably would be able to do that. And it's unfortunate that you had to do that to us.
I think
Well, we're still
I
there,
think
dude.
supers were being built at a way faster rate than Titans, because eventually you
Well, of
peak out.
course.
You peak out on Titans, whereas supers you can do all kinds of different fucking fun shit with, right?
And what's the build
Well,
time on a
it's
super
interesting
versus
because
a Titan?
supers used to be super interesting because right before this started, they were like 12 bill, something like that. And it was really interesting because it was a situation where I don't know about you, but I was planning on doing some interesting things with squads of like 20 supers that are worth like 200 bill, right? Which is like a Titan or two, right? But 20 supers is a game changer in all kinds of different
Yeah, I
situations.
mean, I have I would be lying if I said that I have a few if I don't have a few supers that are fit with less tank than battleships, you know?
Yeah. But it doesn't even have to be nano supers, right? You can kind of compromise and go half a nano, half. Like there's a ton of different ways to use supers, as long as they've got their 3 drone damage amps and a
They were right at that sweet spot to where they're like cheap. They're expensive enough that not everybody was like fucking around with them, but they were cheap enough to where you could be like, oh, let me get a couple of these and do some
Yeah.
fun shit.
Yeah, they were. That's a good way of putting it. They were expensive enough. You had to put some effort in to get it, but you could get it. And Titan was. I mean, that's a big difference between the fucking Super to Titan.
The
for
problem
effort you had to
is
give it.
an old super was 12 to 15 bill. A new dread is like 6 to fucking 8 bill, right?
Yeah, yeah. That is a balance that should hopefully get.
And supers are just not available pretty much right now. Right, that's kind of the deal.
Well, the funny thing is, I watched the Snuff Dread Bomb on Frat the other day, and there was like 5 dreads dropped in the Aeon, and I looked at them like, are those dreads worth as much as that Aeon? Like,
yeah,
it's like 5 dreads. It's like, yeah, I can't throw away 5 dreads anymore. It's like, holy fuck.
Yeah, I have like no interest in dropping a dread on the jump freighter anymore.
And see, that is the problem. That's the issue, right
I
there.
got interest in doing it. I still do it.
Like that's the whole issue right there, is that you're just being blocked by financial, like by the cost, and that is not conducive to content creation.
When it comes to this scarcity or situation we got now done, it basically boils down to CCP needs to ask itself and its players: is it more fun to have lots of stuff and lots of resources, or is it more fun to really work hard to get those resources in those ships? That's what it boils down to. And honestly, it should be what's more fun for everybody, what's because it may not be the answer that scarcity is what we want. I mean, I don't know. It's one of those things. If you're gonna be shit tons of there's other ways to handle the tons of fucking ships, tons of Titans and things like that. There are other ways to handle it. Not necessarily the null block fighting. Titan proliferation absolutely makes you can make you dominant. But they can't go other places. I guess they can't go to high sec and things like that. But I don't know. You just have to ask what's more fun. What do most people think is more fun? But you can't have a game where most people think the content you have is terrible and the old content was good. Eventually that's not going to work. That fucking formula.
Another thing is scarcity doesn't work if no one's like losing the mineral dependent ships.
Correct. So if everything becomes too expensive to properly field in an age where, Z kill honor is number 1 instead of, actual fighting, then you're just not going to have anything happen. And that's where we are right now.
But what if you get to the point when scarcity is done and it is more fun that everybody's flying cruisers and everyone's mining in fucking Tech 1 ships and it's more fun? That's that. Man, it doesn't look to me. That doesn't sound like it's going to be that way, but it might be. That's why I say. That's why I'm always saying let's finish it out and see what happens. We don't know what the end product is yet.
Okay, but how
maybe
long
it's
is
going to
take
kick ass.
get
We don't
there,
know.
though?
But this cruiser meta that you're postulating about is still going to have to coincide with all this power creep that we've built up in the time that
My
Black
cruisers
Ops-
aren't creeps. I'm telling you right now, they're fucking good guys.
That's a big fucking word for you, Mario. Is anybody else impressed with that?
I am impressed.
Postulating? Like, I was actually like impressed in my head about the word, not because it was a big word for him, but just because it was a big word in general. We don't often hear big words on this show because most people who are
They're
on it are
stupid.
stupid. But
Is it
I
gonna?
didn't listen.
It's gonna be every single time, right? That I use a supposedly big word, and then people are gonna be like,
Okay,
"Ooh,
Marius, it's getting old already. Please stop.
Look at Marius. Look at
Shut up,
his
I'll
Marius.
never
he's
say
wearing."
that.
smarter than we
I'm
thought he
wearing the
was,
fucking shut up Maris
eh?
shirt Friday.
I don't think it's necessarily like Ezekiel Warrior status that you have to worry about. I think it's more of like judging the outcome of a battle. It's like where if I throw 6 Dominixes on the field, right?
Now,
And
Ezekiel
then
would be a thing if they fucking put Logi on it, though, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Damn right.
Rain chimes in, hasn't said a word all show.
Yeah, dude.
Dom says Logi killed us. Rain's in the back. Fuck yeah!
I knew how to win
So,
some people
Rain,
over.
Honestly, I think the game would be in better shape if kill boards had never existed.
Why?
I think that's true. But Rain,
Why?
do you want Logi to show up as like in a different section on who was getting repped? Was the kill mail? Or do
Either
you-
or. I just want Logi on kill mails.
Okay.
Do you want to share this data though? That's the thing is
I
all
want
of a
to know
sudden
who
if
my
I got all the
Logi
data,
got in
yeah,
Slack.
okay, yeah, that's it. Okay. You do
100%.
want to know that, yeah.
So I'm trying to build a tool myself. Well, not build a tool myself, but find someone to build the tool for me, because I want to know who on my team is slacking and how my Logi wing can improve.
But you want your enemies to know that information. You got to remember that part is Ezekiel too. What do you want your enemies to know?
Yeah, but how
Do you
are they
want them
gonna
to
know?
know
That's
who
fine,
does
but
the
But
they
slack?
once
or
we
who
won't
get
have
that
the breakdown that I
information,
will.
like as an enemy gets that information, they're gonna take that and be like, all right, so this is their most active, responsive Logi pilot. We're gonna go after them first.
That's
100%.
never gonna
Rain,
be
Rain,
a fact.
I mean, I
Rain,
can try
the chat
anyway.
logic.
You'd be surprised at like the level of
You're first. Fuck yes, it would be a thing.
I,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm always primaried anyway because people think I'm anchor all the time.
Yeah, I do. I mean, the first person
I mean, I primary you out of principle.
I don't. I get
Rain,
yelled at
you
by
get
the-
primaried because people know who you are, and they
Logi.
want a famous kill mail.
and she's
Dude,
mean to people.
I
We got to
feed
kill.
all the time. I have like 1,500 lost mails. People can kill me easily. Just go to lowsec. It's like when people pay for my corpse, I feel so bad. I have like 500 corpses, and I willingly give them away.
always want
Can
people
I
to
have
go
one?
low for you.
Can I have one?
I'm gonna go get a beer on that note.
I'm gonna do weird shit to it.
Dude.
To be
Why you gotta
honest,
make it creepy, dude? Jeez.
Because it's a fucking corpse. Corpses are fun.
I
When it's an industrial size microwave
my
and
corpse
or a curling iron, you're good to go.
I'm a whole bottle of wine deep, and I'm not even. I can't even process that.
And the wine hit him.
Sure did.
But watch, I can still
Soon as you
do.
push the button,
I
you hear
can.
a
I can
thud.
still run an entire talk show without shit talking somebody's actual appearance and calling them fucking elf boy, like some moron. So hey, here we go.
How did you know I look like an elf? That's ridiculous.
Shut up,
What?
Tom. You're so
Is Dominarch the Legolas to Villy's Gandalf?
No, Billy left too. I don't really left.
Well, I thought you guys are going with the Lord of the Rings.
If my
So who are
alliance-
these larpers that are ruining the game?
Yeah, what the fuck is that about?
Oh yeah, the
All
Matani's a
role
LARP.
players, and Arcia Elkin is a god's gift to man. I like fumbled that really hard. I'm sorry.
Isn't
God.
one of,
That's not what
isn't
it
one of
is.
Matane's real life hobbies LARPing?
No,
And
no,
he is ruining the game.
LARPing of Eve, that's a thing. So,
How is he
Seriously?
ruining the game? Just out of curiosity.
So
yeah,
basically, so the Matani is ruining the game by playing it. If the Matani stopped
He's
playing the
playing
game, the game would be so much better off.
Coming
That's
from
our
someone
win-
with 103 blue alliances.
102 actually,
that's
because we
not,
lost one when Tickle wide-dotted into Init before fail cascading. Thanks
Okay,
very
that's
much.
Fair. My bad.
you'll get
Please
it right
come
next time.
correct or don't come at all,
My apologies.
motherfucker.
My apologies. sir.
Motherfucker!
Redline's got the fucking stats. He knows.
How's that at all relevant though? That we have 102.
Wait,
blue
when did Villy
lines?
leave?
Villy
He
did
just
leave.
left.
made
He'll
him
come
mad.
back. I'm sure he'll
That's
come
rage.
back. Anyways, point is that so I did say very, in the title that Larpers are ruining EVE Online. Can I just ask, like, how mad do you have to be to just come up so Villy and Progod didn't react to your insults, so you think that a person who hates you even more than they do is? Like, come on, dude. How do you... And by the way, if you didn't know, this is aimed directly at the Matani, who I know is watching currently. Hi,
Explain to me
Mittens. How
LARPers
you
are
doing?
working. Explain that. I don't get it.
It's a joke, okay? Because he's a LARPer and he is
Oh, I was
ruining
super
Eve
fucking
Online.
excited. I thought there was actually LARPing of Eve. I would fucking join that shit in a heartbeat.
No.
Running around outside going.
Tom's had a LARPing concept where you like ride on a bicycle or you like have cardboard boxes and you beat each other up, and like the bigger your vehicle,
Why are
the
you
bigger
not? Why is this not a thing?
And then the police show up and absolutely just shut down
Concord.
everything.
Yeah,
Concord.
well,
You,
I
you
love
run.
how Rain and
the
Dominoc
problem
just
with EVE Online-
unintentionally destroyed Redline's talking point right there.
I mean,
The
shit,
problem
at the
with
end of
EVE
the
Online
day, so
LARPing
like,
is it would
if you really wanted to make like a proper impact, you would make fun of me. I'm the one who gets butthurt and salty, not anybody else. Come on, man.
I like your idea. I'm gonna fucking run with it.
Just mention my name
I'm
again.
gonna
You just want to be Gimli, dude.
Just talk
By the
about
way-
me
You're
on your
gonna
talk show.
Legolas
Just talk
yeet
about
you
me
in-
on your talk show again, dude. I just want to be
I'm gonna have
popular.
him yeet you into Legolas is gonna yeet you into 1DQ, but you can't tell anyone. No wait, that was Aragorn. Fuck.
Hello? What?
Okay.
I'm
Because
Not
that
gonna lie.
2 towers. Oh my god, dude. This is,
Not
Yes.
gonna lie. Whenever Billy was talking about
Nicholas is an
passive
awesome
mix,
tower.
like,
What?
what? No, I'm
2 towers.
Powers.
so tired. Okay, listen. Whenever Bill was talking about like passive income, passive moons, all I can think about is the shitty like finance TikToks about fucking passive income and shit. That's why I just absolutely
Yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta have a side
conversation.
hustle, bro.
I need to
they get a
fucking.
lien on somebody's
up.
house and
Please
shit,
stop.
and they're like, "Ooh, big money moves and shit like that."
OnlyFans.
Rain,
Side
you're in
hustle.
charge. I'll be right
That's
back.
like a
That's another
destroyer.
way.
Probably. It's a destroyer level fucking LARPing ship. We'll get some bigger ones. I'm working on this now.
Okay.
We'll have the
So the
cap
problem with
in on
EVE
lease.
Online LARPing, Dom, is you're gonna have to do it in high sec, and the police are gonna get involved.
I'm pretty fast. I run from the police all the time.
Okay, all right.
You're not gonna run
Okay.
fast enough.
So you're gonna have the equivalent of an interceptor.
Oh, not
You can
me.
outrun a cop, but you can't outrun Motorola.
Hey.
That's not necessarily true.
No, it's definitely true.
What does
Okay,
that
well,
mean?
you
You
can believe what you want.
can't
I can tell you, I
outrun
know that it doesn't always work that way.
So
Cool
it's the
talk.
anniversary of World War B2. Huh?
So there you go. That's the interceptor.
Oh, it's Sager. Hi, Sager. Are you here to save the show?
That fucking
Uh,
picture though.
Interceptor, and you gotta like throw a lasso at people to tackle them like a web.
What the fuck are what did I come back to? What
How
is
about
Rain talking about?
LARPing?
Okay, what are like POS towers and like structures then? Are they literally just buildings and just people
buildings.
Yeah.
Obviously.
shoot like obscene amount of bullets at them and just
Oh, you don't
hoping
use
it'll
real
blow
weapons. It's
up?
LARP. What the fuck?
Well,
And-
you
and
don't.
this-
You,
this-
you
this
don't
would
have
fleet
to
look
have.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna take my Nerf gun. I'm gonna shoot it at this building and just hope that it just like implodes.
Oh no, we use
You no
paintballs.
no.
Frozen
You're
paintball.
not getting the point of LARPing. It's all in your head. You don't even need the Nerf gun. You can go pew pew with finger guns, and you're doing and you're pausing the structure. You're hitting
Even
max
better.
range.
Right, and then we're like being watched on Twitch by the like the bystanders
Oh,
watching us,
LARPing's not.
thinking that we're
streamed.
just
What the
absolutely
fuck?
stupid.
LARPing's not streamed. Fuck off.
It doesn't have to be streamed when people can just watch it in person.
Yeah.
This will probably be your FC most of the time. This guy here.
What the fuck is that?
Do you dress up in costumes?
Yes, that's the point of LARPing.
Did I not just post a
I'll
picture of the
literally
FC?
dress up into a
Look
monk.
at your FC. I just posted him. Hey, he's a good guy.
Seriously, can't blame none of you know anything about LARPing.
So like you dress up in like what kind of costumes?
Do you recognize
It
that?
depends what the LARP
ring?
setting is. What?
well,
I've literally never LARPed, but I
No, do you recognize the FC? Did you look at that?
Like
Oh, shit.
like animals and stuff like that?
yes, I do.
yeah, furry is
Oh my
different thing.
I love him to be honest.
Who is that?
Brave College used to host Closed Space Nerds with me. Told him to put the Black Legion helmet on, and he did. He, you know, of course, he's like act like a jerk. So I got a picture of him doing it. It turned out to be the worst picture ever of the guy. So it's awesome. So I've saved it for.
So, would Eve LARPing have as many wizard hat wearing as fantasy LARPing?
Oh, you
I want to
because we
derail
down
this
a lot.
conversation so fucking bad.
The
Let's
hell
talk
is
about
this
So-
show?
I tried, Bill. It just
LARPing
didn't work.
101?
Hey,
Well, I
so
don't know how to LARP. I want to
is-
learn how. It sounds like fun.
is anybody else enjoying these Black Ops group conduit jumps as much as I am? Because I'm fucking loving it.
I have yet to be on one. I'm excited about it, but I haven't had to experience it yet.
I was
Just looks awesome.
yesterday. I was in a fleet. And I was prepared to take a bridge, and next thing I know, we're all jumping. Definitely took me by surprise.
Dude, the BBTBs are fucking. They're scooting around.
Wait, so it can just jump you without
Yeah.
your
Yep. No
That's-
consent needed.
wow.
What is the
And it
range?
accidentally took a Loki with it yesterday too. Like we were prepping to bridge, and we're bombers on one blocks, and then bridgers like Loki's on another to bridge out. And the Loki was just barely within 10 kilometers, and he got swooped with all the bombers.
That's
Well.
kind of funny.
Is it the 2,500 range still, or did they change the range?
It's
okay.
10 kilometers.
Oh, I love this fucking change. God damn it.
Yeah, I've been trying to figure out ways how to fucking abuse it offensively.
What's your guys' opinion on Tech 3's no longer losing skill points when it gets
Stupid.
destroyed?
Now there's
Fantastic.
better hacks.
Matter of fact, they should take more skill points away, not less.
This was a long overdue change.
Oh,
I like it.
For the losing the
Personally.
I would
skill.
go back to fucking where if you didn't upgrade your pod, you lose fucking skill points.
I'm with Dom.
Oh yeah, Dom. Back in my day, we didn't.
I like that. I thought that was a
just
good
stop,
fucking.
Just stop.
I thought it was a good mechanic. You know, it's
always gain them all back.
Good way to pull ISK
Injectors.
out of the game. You can pull ISK out of the game that way, right? It makes you think about what you're doing. You know, you can't just be mindless, dumbass. You lose fucking skill points.
Okay, listen. If you want
Yeah.
more people to play Eve, you need to like take the brain out of the gameplay. Okay.
Yeah, I was about to say if they reintroduce that patch, they might as well introduce like the surface
can't bring
switch
it
we can
back
flip off.
No, of course not. But I think maybe they could have changed it though, instead of just get rid of it. You know, up to a certain point, it doesn't really hurt you that much when you're first starting out. But once you get up there a ways, I don't know. I think that I liked it. I liked it.
Dude, I don't pay to play this game so I can waste my life retraining the same fucking ship over and over.
Well, here's the
right?
thing. I like when a girl sticks a finger on my butt, but not everybody does. So
Okay, we did not need to know that, but
Well, I mean,
everyone
then
like things. That's what I'm saying. You don't have to like it.
Here's the thing, Bill.
Most people didn't. That's fine. I personally liked it.
Here's the thing. Without the skill point loss, T3Cs just become better hacks.
No, they don't.
They become cheaper.
no, they don't.
No, they don't.
Well, I think it's going to drive the price up actually, because more people will be able to fly, or more people will be willing to fly them. Thus, more demand. Price goes up.
Well, I mean, hacks do have the assault damage control, even though they.
I mean,
You
at this point,
don't-
it was just a nuisance.
You're not including you're not including the cost of an injector for every time you die in it anymore, so they're cheap.
Yeah.
Don't die in mine.
Right.
Bunch
so
of
they're
two
gonna
other
be-
people don't
they're
die.
gonna be better, cheaper hacks.
They're not going to be cheaper than hacks, and they're not They're not better for a
Yes,
fleet
they
duct.
are.
No, they're not.
Hacks are better for big blob fleets still.
So let's
Unless
talk
you-
about, instead of just saying, no, they're not, yes, they are, let's talk about points. Marius, do you have a reason why they're going to be better than hacks?
Probably because you can do literally anything with them. You can, bridge a Black Ops fleet to a Covert Ops Sino. You can just
So you're
be
telling me
cloaky
when you're in
molly all the
engagement
time.
with hacks, you're going to stop what you're fucking doing. You're going to stop anchoring on the FC. You're going to reapproach the Black Ops. You're going to refit, and you're going to jump out somewhere, right?
So
I don't
Bill,
think
Really
that's what he's
do
saying.
all this
this
before.
is not quite what I was saying, but it does
skill
lead
change
into
doesn't
something
change
that's
anything.
actually true.
So
that
let's,
you can use a
before
mobile
you,
depot with
before
a
you go
T3C.
further, let me just kind of, I'm going to corral you a little bit. I appreciate what you're saying, and I want to hear you out. I just want to hear specific things. I want to hear you say specific things is all. So you said that they were going to be better than hacks. Better than hacks, specifically how?
Versatility.
Versatility, okay.
They were already that.
And versatile how? Like, how
I
does...
don't know. You can literally fit them any way you want by means of different subsystems.
Okay.
Did
people are always talking about how much subsystems cost.
Do
They're-
that before.
You don't
So-
want versatility. You want your blob ship to be good at one thing and
What are you
to
talking
use
about,
it in
blob
that.
ship?
Yeah.
I think it's good that T3Cs are versatile. I think it's also good that you pay for that versatility with a skill point loss when you die in them.
Okay.
What you're not
There's-
what you're
So
not
let's-
considering is that when you form these together into like a fleet, right? Like that versatility goes away. You're stuck with that specific fit
No,
of
it
whatever you
doesn't,
chose.
Bill,
You're not
because
going
such
to use
things
them in place of
for Gerg,
hacks.
sorry. I need to address this. You actually can do that, Bill, because things exist such as mobile depots.
Okay,
You're going to coordinate 200 people using mobile depots.
Not
and
200, but 40 to 80. It's very feasible. Lots of wormholers do this. If you're going to say that they don't, then you're just speaking out of
And
your
will
ass.
those
Are you a
40
wormholer?
Is
will
the
those
best
40 to
damage
80 Lokis win against 200 hacks?
Why does what relevance does that have to this?
You said that they
discussion?
were going to be
Obviously,
better than
N plus-
hacks.
Obviously, N+1 is going to win in the situation
Okay,
of 40 to 80
so
Lokis.
if you are
against
saying
200
specifically,
Marius.
again, let me just corral you a little bit, because if you're saying specifically that these Lokis that are in your scenario are not going to win against hacks, then they're not better than hacks, are they?
He's not here. Can I say it?
So guess what you can do with the Loki, right? You can disengage. if
Okay,
you're
you can
camped
do that
in
with
a
hacks
system.
too. I don't understand.
Is the best damage dealing T3 better than the best damage dealing hack? Can it hit harder? Which one has the most damage per second?
Tech threes do.
The best Tech 3 has the most damage per second over any of the other hacks, correct?
I mean, there's a reason that
I'm asking
Yeah.
before-
Crab and
yeah,
T3Cs,
is it
yes.
the best tanking ship between the two groups? Is it a T3 or is it a hack?
So you can fit a
Tech
T3C
threes.
to do more damage and also tank more than you could with a hack.
So
That's
you
why
get 200
people crap.
Lokis versus 200 whatever service.
That's
whatever.
not true. You're gonna get alpha off the field in a T3. Like you have
Yeah.
no. That's
You
what
don't have the
hacks are
solid
good
damage
for.
control.
Yeah.
Marius,
so that-
will,
okay,
will
there you go.
200 Tengus come out ahead of 200 units?
That's what I was trying to get it to. Yeah.
No, because Munins on you're reducing this to one grid engagement, right?
Yes, that is EVE
That's
Online.
correct.
That's not how ecosystem works.
That is how EVE Online
I play
works.
ecosystem. We're playing
Like
EVE Online.
you
We're
do
not
play.
talking-
I get what you're saying. Like I really do, but I need you to know that I fundamentally disagree with your point
So
by
we're going
saying
to-
that if
Obligatory
you do not,
shut up, Marius.
No, not shut up, Marius. Marius is allowed to have his opinions, and he's allowed to be wrong in his opinions.
Wrong
It's
a
just
lot.
the thing is that we are also allowed to say, "Hey, Marius, you're wrong, dude," and explain it to him, and that's what I want to do. So rather than just attacking Marius because he exists, let's talk about Marius's points. Let's talk about some counters to Marius's points, and show him that he's wrong instead of just saying, "Hey, you're a fucking idiot. You're wrong."
He's not 100% wrong. It's just in the
Well,
environment
and
or the
he is.
theater of fleet engagement, then a T3 doctrine is not going to be the winning. I mean, I'm sure there's situations in which they could win, but
We have
most
to
of the
talk
time
about.
they're not. I'm sorry. But they're not going to win the majority of the time. Like hacks are going to win out. But there are fleet engagement scenarios in which T3 cruiser doctrines could potentially be the victor. However, I don't think it's something that we would see on a normal daily basis.
If you fly T3s like hacks, they're not going to be as good. If you fly hacks like you do T3s currently, they're not going to be as good. They're both different ships, and they have roles. They absolutely do. I know they're similar to each other in their damage setups, but they're not the same. You fly a hack fleet a certain way. You fly a T3 fleet a certain way. Usually it's because of numbers. I understand that. But that's so they really aren't. That's not really a good comparison. They're both effective. If you take a 50 T3s and then fly them like a hack fleet, right, in same kind of formation, is it going to be as effective as the hacks? No, I don't think it would be.
And we have to talk about how it will fare against a 200-man mutant fleet because that's what people are going to bring against it. People are going to bring out 200-man Munin fleets because that's what people do in this game.
Well,
I
200-man T3 fleets that fly like that, we don't know which one's going to be better. We can, argue all you want on, they've
I
never been
think-
flown the same, so it's until they are, we don't know.
I honestly think like if Muck's FCing the fleet, then the fleet's gonna do fine.
100%.
Well, yeah,
That's
because Muck is he's a god amongst men in this game.
but you have to assume the same FCs on both sides, right? But if you want to compare the ship alone, you have to do it that way. If you're just comparing, overall doctrines, I think hacks are still better.
I mean, there's a simple like answer to this, and it's based on the fact that a hack can ADC, a T3 cannot. So therefore, the T3s get alphaed off much quicker than the hacks do. Therefore, the T3 side starts to lose that necessary damage way before the hack fleet does.
At the same time, are you running a T3 Logi system or are you running the T2 Logi system?
It doesn't matter. You're going to get fucking sniped off the field. Once you start hitting numbers of 50 above,
If you have 100 hacks, 100 T3s, that's all you can have. You can't have any other ships go at each other. I think the T3s win because of somebody in chat. Because they can have E-War and Logi and not send ships out, right?
Logi doesn't.
That
Logi
situation-
doesn't.
Are you
Oh,
about to say
T3
that
Logi doesn't have
make
the
the
range.
difference?
I'm just saying, like Logi doesn't
don't
really
think
have an
using
impact.
Tech3
At that.
Logi
think
never
he's
has an impact, right, Rain? They never have an impact. That's why they don't have fucking kill mails.
So you think that
She's not here.
100 Munins?
Sorry, I'm like trying to party's dog shit.
You're just pointing out how you tell us all the time that Logi doesn't really matter in the game. How they don't help out and they're just kind of a fucking drain on society.
So Dom, to address your
That is
point,
true.
yes,
But I love
the
them.
assault damage control does mean that hacks are the better option to base a fleet comp around, especially as numbers increase.
Oh, great.
That
So we're on the same page.
that was never I was making the comparison. I wasn't saying that T3Cs are going to replace hacks in all scenarios.
So what you were saying is that you made a
Hacks
shit
make better hack.
comparison.
That's right. Because you really can't take fucking Munins and do a fucking sneaky Pete fleet, right? That
Ooh,
wouldn't
I
work.
wish you could though. Wouldn't that be nice?
It might be. But I think hacks make better hacks and T3s, weirdly enough, make
Will T3s be able to outperform the Logi ships in hack fleets? That's a more interesting question.
No, it wouldn't. It has less rep than Tech 2s.
bonuses is right. They're shittier.
It also doesn't
Yeah.
have the capacitor of a
Yeah,
Logi ship.
and the Sig.
Real fleets don't use Logi.
It's true. If you listen to Bill, just 100
DPS.
Munins will do it.
That's fucking defense, goddamn it.
Yeah, no, but
I'm just making shit up.
I'm looking in Python right now. Yeah, even with a assault damage control active, Immunin has 176k HP, and even with a C-type Fit Legion, which is like one of the tankiest Tech 3s with like active armor tank with C-type partners, is like 123k overheated.
Now you go back to the old fucking Proteus. It's a different story. Back-
Yeah, no, that was broken.
oh yeah, way broken.
Yeah,
I don't know.
You'll lose.
Place hacks.
the-
I don't think that's a thing. I honestly don't.
The T3s would lose threshold alpha way before the hacks would.
Now the T3s are pretty cool looking, but
No,
that
Tech
doesn't
3s
really
do.
mean anything, right? Yeah.
Tech 3s do more damage, but
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
more
like-
expensive than
Right. Logic
hacks.
are like they're fucking
It would
nerds.
have to be numbers
Oh,
around like 30,
30 to 40, I think, will be
Yeah.
the sweet spot.
something that you can't like alpha the T3 off the field. Like it gives it a chance to get reps.
kind of like they
Yeah.
do now. And really, there's no sense of changing how you fly a T3. They're only changing the skill point change, right? They didn't fundamentally change any of the other fucking stats on them, so you're not gonna fly them any differently. And that's what I don't
People
understand.
are going to use these exceedingly versatile ships in more
A
situations.
lot of people are gonna
They're
lose
going
them.
to they're
They're-
going to bring T3s out, which, as I've said, are exceedingly good at controlling grid wherever they go. You can do whatever you want. You can, in fact, do the same. You can do all these crazy use cases on the same ship because you have a cargo hold where you can put a mobile depot, right? And then suddenly your
Use a
combat
nester.
loading.
You don't use a mobile depot. Use a
You're
nester.
interrupting me,
Don't
Bill.
use
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
You
Red
do not
Line's-
use a nester in enemy space while you're whaling. Okay. Anyway, you
Yeah,
use a mobile
persistence.
depot.
Okay, listen.
Persistence does. I've killed it.
Shut up.
Persistence flies a nester. He doesn't eject it for refits.
Wait, Persistence wasn't flying our nester tonight when we killed the tower.
I saw you in Persistence in space. I was in a nester, and I killed him. But then I offered him a new ship, and he wouldn't take it.
You could say he's very
Hey,
persistent.
I accept the new ship. So give
I
me the
tried
new
to
ship.
give it to you. I mean, I begged you to take
Okay,
it.
where? You literally said I'm
I
gonna
don't-
give
I
you a
don't
nester.
remember.
You
I
never
don't
told me when
You
and
didn't
where.
come to one you to get it. I told you.
Okay, give it to me now.
You there?
Yeah, I'm literally in
I
T5.
don't have it. I don't remember where it's at. I have to find it.
Okay,
I think it's in
That's bullshit.
Emerlin.
Ermelin.
Stupid.
There you go. That's where it's at, I think.
Dominic's a liar.
I was just pointing out that Redline's getting Billy in trouble with brother Bob because his picture's on the fucking thing, and it's kind of funny. I like it. Makes me happy.
Well, I mean, personally,
someone's
after the
got to.
Tech 3 change, I'll fly more Tech 3s in like small gang because right now, faction ships are just ridiculously expensive.
But you won't fly them differently, right, Wagon? You're gonna fly them like you T3s. You're not gonna fly them like hacks. That doesn't make any sense.
Right, but
No, but I'll fly much cheaper ones because I know I'm not going to lose the skill points.
So you were kind of blinging them out to make sure try to help mitigate the possible loss, right? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Because
If-
I bling it out with abyssals and rings and blues just so I don't lose it.
If you lose a skill in it, you have to treat the cost of the hull as add an injector onto what you buy on the hull in the market.
Always keep at least 500,000 skill points of the free shit they give us on all my PvPers, just for that purpose. For the T3 because I lose a T3. Now I don't have to do that. I'm happy. So I guess I'm a liar. I do like the fact that we don't lose skill points. God damn it! I'm a fucking dirty fucking piece of shit.
You dirty liar.
I'm terrible. This is ridiculous. I do like it. I guess. Didn't think I did, but I just talked myself into it. It's a good change. Thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate it. Got rid of all my
So-
goddamn fucking integrity's gone because of you all.
I've never liked the hold that the T3C has on the ecosystem.
Well, it's
Hold or the that we said?
The hold, yes. The
It's
amount of
hold.
impact.
Hold on. Yeah, okay.
Marius. Since you have to count the cost of injector in addition to the cost of the hull, it's a billion-isk right now per ship.
Right.
And it's not it's not good enough to be worth that.
No, it is, Girk. It is.
No, it's
because you can
not.
do anything
It's definitely
with
not.
it.
What's the most expensive hack right now?
Probably one of the AT hacks.
No.
Yeah, the addresser is going to be a couple
think?
bill.
Okay,
I
yeah,
think it's
you're
one
right.
of the Amara
You know what?
ones.
You're technically
Either,
right. You're technically right, and being technically right is the best kind of right. I get that. So
I think it's either the
300
Zealot
300
or
million?
Heretic.
I got the Eagle right now at 300.
By heretic, you mean sacrilege, but
Sacrilege, yeah. I know.
It's
So
at
I'm showing
300
the Eagle for 300, and the next is going to be, let's see here. Looks like the Zealot at 262.
Serb is less than that.
And then you got the Icky Tursa at 900.
yeah,
That's
for
the best
icky.
one. It's cheap too, 900,000.
So
Yeah,
when
that's exactly how much it costs.
so when ProGod brings out Shield Zealots with Logi Ickies, that's what you're looking at.
Love my Katrusha. God, that thing's awesome.
Big brained theory crafting there.
We do have the best theory crafters, like hands down.
Oh yeah, hands down. Everything you guys have tried has worked so far.
I haven't tried anything. What are we gonna try? I'll try something.
I mean,
don't
that
know.
was at the very beginning of this war where like we didn't know where the front line was going to be and people were just trying shit, to be completely fair. Speaking of the very beginning of the war, that was a year ago.
Did
I
you just
didn't
say
know
we
exactly
didn't
where the-
know where the front line was going to
I
be?
knew exactly where the front line was gonna be.
Well, it was
Everybody
split,
knew.
right?
It was gonna be a town.
What do you
It
mean
was gonna be
everybody
clear.
was going to be everybody all the goons were saying it was going to be Fortress Delve, you know.
No, not all
they
the
were even
goons
saying
said that.
Fortress Aquarius.
The Matani
That's
said
people who
that.
are- that's people who are-
I've
You've
never
gotta-
once said that.
Yeah.
You've
So
got to
the
understand.
Mittani- so
You've
Redline.
got to understand how far distanced from the actual war the Matani is. Like, so if you imagine
That's
a
not true.
person like a voodoo doll, right? Matani has a voodoo doll of Goonswarm, but he's not actually
It's not true.
playing. But he is the voodoo master of Goonswarm. That's all he is. He does nothing else.
Voodoo doll would be better. He wouldn't want a voodoo doll of your own stuff. He's got voodoo dolls of test, pH,
No,
PL.
he's got a
See,
voodoo,
he
a
stick pins in.
Goonswarm voodoo doll.
Makes him cry a lot. A lot of crying.
I'm gonna get my ass kicked. Anyways, I just think it's funny that test and shit is just like crabbing in your fucking space since you can't really do anything about it.
Isn't that
It's
crazy? You say
hilarious
that.
to me.
And I actually just the other day I had no problem flying a whole bunch of ships out of there, and I actually flew 2 of them back. Didn't matter.
Where'd you
One
go?
of them
What'd you do?
went out to Esoteria to help fight against Invictus.
Okay.
We took a Thanatos and a Minotaur out there.
Did you
Tornado, and I flew them all from 1DQ. Flew them. Tornado.
tell me
and-
you gated a Minokawa from 1DQ to
jump drive. I had a
Okay.
sign up, but I did take a wormhole. There was 4 of us. 3 of us got through the wormhole.
Fascinating.
As soon as I saw the guys land, I'm like, "Fuck you!" I've jumped. He's like, "Oh, wait to jump, guys." I'm like, I jumped. I'm one of those guys. I take care of me first.
Okay.
Well, I remember phrase that I would take care of Rain first if she was on my side. Then I would
Hell
take.
yeah.
I'd put
So-
that mask on her first. The one with the chloroform. I'd put that on her first. And then,
In lieu of
Hmm.
a mid fort, you guys are using wormholes to splash one cap through.
one jump. We did 2 sinos in a wormhole.
Okay.
But it was like from high sec or not high sec, from null sec to null sec. It wasn't like in wormhole space, which
Right. Okay.
then I might not have been such a dick. Well, yes, I would have been. But it would have been funnier.
So
actually.
why are you guys evacing Delve? Like, what the fuck?
But no, we put them fight Invictus, baby. They're bringing
going
big
to
toys.
fight
We're
Invictus?
bringing some
This
toys
is
out there.
Redline. You can't take this from them because this is them projecting capital power now.
Fuck yeah. I project the capital power
Dom,
all over
hey
the place.
Dom. Dom, we would trade Marius for you, by the way.
We reject that trade.
Who
I don't
said that?
reject that trade. I would love
Well,
Dom.
Ferrari, what do you think you're
But
doing, huh?
I would
I
bring
also
Nestor. Listen, I would bring Nestors with me.
I also
Just
don't mind
Oh,
Marius.
okay,
Like,
I'm on board.
so here's the thing, and this is what a lot of you guys do. What I really don't like about your what you do is you just find people and you target them and you just single them out until they get butthurt and leave. But you got to admit that Marius is not getting butthurt and leaving. He is
I love
sticking it
Marius.
through.
He's just
He's
Yeah,
done
and
a
he
great
gives
job.
solid
Hell
counterpoints to
yes.
everything. I'm fucking.
And he-
I talk
he's
shit,
back to
obviously. We're on
back-
Trash Talk Tuesday, but he gives solid counterpoints.
Yeah, he gets
I like
solid
Marius a lot.
counterpoints as he gets even more butthurt.
He tried to come meet me one time, but I didn't let him.
It's true.
Which part?
I made him sit in the corner.
Yup.
You made it to the last one, right? The Felix and Oscars? Or you did not know? You didn't.
No, I wasn't. No, the Felix and Oscars came before the karaoke bar. I was at the karaoke bar. I did not have the time to go to Felix.
We
and
got,
Oscars.
no, we went to Felix and Oscars after that, not too long ago.
Wait,
Why
when?
didn't
Wait,
No,
when?
I wasn't at that one.
invite
When's the
anybody?
next one?
You didn't invite anybody. Sorry. I went to Felix and Oscars, got pizza, and I forgot to invite you guys.
Fucking 80.
In August, we're going to do it in August, and we're going to post it. And I got some people in Minnesota that want to try to coordinate their
Hell
group.
yeah.
It'd be fun. So if you're in the Midwest in August, there's going to be a Midwest meetup like we used to do. Like how many years ago it was? We did it every year for 5 years, 6 years. And we've skipped like the last 3 or so. I don't know. Mostly because I'm lazy and I drink a lot, get high a lot. That's why I was like, well, how's that song go? I was
Okay,
getting
cool.
beat up, but
Thank
then I
you for
got high.
sharing, Dominark.
I am a good share right now, so I'm really fucked up.
Cool.
You were right here. I'd share with you. I'd share all kinds of stuff with you. You wouldn't like it, but I'd share.
Okay.
I can make it as weird as you want.
Oh, the
Uh,
silence
hands.
was awkward.
Want to hold hands after I lick my palms?
Fuck yeah.
Do this.
Guys,
Sounds fucking awesome.
I'm playing this through my speaker. My mom's behind me.
That's
Hi,
your
Mom.
problem, bro.
So I'm sorry.
It's on you.
True.
Turn that off
Sorry.
now.
Does Wagon's mom want to make an appearance on the show?
I don't think she does.
Hi, Mom.
Sad.
Does she? What does she think of her son being on a talk show for
With
the
people
nerdiest
like
people in the
For
world?
the
Oh,
the
she thinks I'm
nerdiest
a.
video game.
She thinks I'm a failure.
That makes
That's
sense.
fair.
All our mom.
I mean, that makes sense. Yeah, she's right.
Emotions are pouring live on air, ladies and gentlemen.
I know that I sound creepy like right on here, but I'm creepier in person. Just so you know.
Look, guys,
Like the bush people.
just a thing. Like, if you're noticing that there's some awkward silences, I literally chugged a bottle of wine earlier, and I'm just trying to survive.
I thought you were gonna do 2. You said you were gonna do 2.
No, I didn't say I was gonna do 2.
Back
I
up.
asked,
I
I asked my
I
wife. I
think
was
I-
like, "Wife, are you trying to
Okay,
let me
do
kill
2.
myself?" And she said, "Yes."
I
Like
think
that insurance money,
I'm
man.
sick of this fucking show. Drink another one.
I think I heard that you were gonna slam 2 wine bottles, Redline.
No.
You know,
You said two?
I
No,
think he should
right
slam a
off on it.
second one.
Just do a shot of something.
That's
I
Really good, like Everclear. There you go.
no.
She just said that if
you
I
want?
if I die, I get the insurance money. She gets the insurance money. So you were right.
She's gonna share with all of
Can
us.
I
That's
have
why.
your stuff, Redline?
She's selling me
Yeah, can
out
we have your
for $1
stuff?
million.
Make your plans.
It's a good insurance plan, TP.
I'd sell you out for less.
Is
I like
my
to do both of
husbandry worth $1 million? I don't know.
Guys, I have to go. My mom's not too happy.
Because we played Ram Ranch.
Aw. You can tell her that we are just joking. I mean, I don't really do most of those things.
She knows, but
You're supposed to do your homework, aren't you? Get your ass off the fucking.
Get your ass off the computer. It's time for homework.
Jesus Christ,
Is that your real voice?
Jesus.
What?
You turned the voice modulator off, didn't you? That's your real voice.
What are you talking about?
That was a good voice. I liked it.
It's a stage
How-
voice.
I kind of got it chubby.
Stop.
Is that your ASMR voice right there?
Oh my god, I hope so.
Dom is trying to cringe us out of this show. Cringe us
I mean, it's
into
working.
The end credits.
Yeah, see, it was actually
Mom
have to
line
go.
13.
Or else my PC gets
Ripped.
Okay, bye,
F.
wagon.
See,
Yeah.
Wagon, have a good night, brother.
Can we get an F in
By being
chat,
in
boys?
with me. All of you, just by being in chat with me,
so-
you're on lists. None of
Oh,
you could
gosh.
ever run for office.
Imagine how many lists that I'm on. No, but I am running for CSM next year. Is anybody else running for CSM besides Marius,
I'm going to support you.
Gerg, just those two?
Redline.
Sure, you can
What's
do
up?
it.
Wait, when did I?
SCP, not CSM.
Oh,
who said I
that's
was running
true.
For CS?
Well, I
It's you and
figured
Rich next year, right?
You've been on
Let's-
a lot of
let's start-
talk shows, and it seems like people who just hang out on talk shows a lot, they run for CSM, and then
You don't
they
usually get on the first time, but yeah.
Yeah, they get on the second.
For CSM
I didn't do
17.
that.
What's up, Riker?
Vote Riker 514 for CSM 17.
Okay, but am
voted
I
for
voting
this
for
year.
Riker, or am I voting for Sven, or am I voting for Karama?
I voted for Riker this year. Just so you know, buddy.
You're
I like
voting for Riker 514 for CSM 17.
I'm voting for Redline 13.
Hell yeah,
I'd
bro!
consider-
You're a simp.
I
I-
would
I-
consider
I-
running for CSM if I got it in writing that both Gobbins and Mitani would put me at #1 on their official ballots.
See,
Why
now
would
you're
both of
considering
them
it. A
do that?
moment
Okay,
ago, you weren't even in the running, and now you're considering it.
fucking Iceland just to go to the pools again. That fucking place kicks ass.
Do you want me to run for CSM with you, Redline?
Take me
No.
with
No, the less goons, the better, because then you can't vote brigade it like you do on Reddit. Reddit Swarm is real, and Reddit Swarm is toxic, just so that you're all aware. We know it's
your
real.
information from Reddit. You're doing it wrong.
Bill's not denying it, so
I think Bill would make a good CSM.
Bill is muted and deafened.
Yep.
And I'm
happened to him?
eating
You get in an
chips.
accident?
I don't know if Ron UMC is going to run again next year. So I
How
do
did he
try
do? I can't
one. not great. I do want to try one new thing that we don't always do, where we just respond to questions in chat. So we've got 78 people watching, which means there's 78 people, well, aside from the however many of us are in here, that can register questions in the chat, and we're just going to answer them for the next 15 minutes. That's what we're doing. Sound like a good idea?
I'm down with the Q&A.
What? Watch the numbers just cranking downwards.
Why is Wagon
We don't
in
know.
trouble? We don't know.
You want to take this?
Ooh, Bill,
Oh,
Bill, are you here? Bill, Bill.
Bill
He's
is
muted
deafened.
and deafened. Can I, Bill?
I don't think that's gonna work, Redline.
Bill!
Bill Nye, the science guy.
Bill!
He's a man
Bill,
multi-box
Bill.
because he does a multi-box.
Did the joke go too
He does. I
long
think
there?
he's
Listen,
never-
chat. Here's the thing: if you don't keep asking questions, we're gonna revisit the idea of an anime for EVE Online.
No.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's a-
yes,
I like
yes.
that
Ask
idea.
the questions.
I want
I'll
to
tell you
hear
the
the
story
end
of the
that
Easter
sentence.
Bunny. That's what'll happen. You're gonna-
Persistence, I beg of you. I want to hear the end of that sentence.
That's a whole sentence. Like, I mean, unless people keep asking questions, there's gonna be a conversation.
No, but
about
what were
EVE
you gonna
Online
say
anime.
before?
What do you mean? I don't
You were
understand.
talking. You were saying like EVE Online, the anime would be like, and then you cut yourself off, and then everyone.
Oh yeah.
I know you got a
So, like,
question. Ask your question, Graydon. Hurry up.
okay, no, okay, great. So, all right, here's what's gonna be like, right?
Please, someone ask a fucking
You
question.
know, like how
Please ask a fucking question, guys.
you know, like the ship girl anime meta, right? Basically that,
Explain it,
but just in
explain it.
EVE Online.
Ask
Describe
a
it.
fucking
Basically-
question, Bill.
So like,
Bill,
so
where's
how it
Ragnar?
works, right,
Bill.
Happy
is, like,
holding the
each
game
anime
hostage.
character.
Why won't
why
is, like-
Pap? Oh, here we go. Why is Pappy holding the game hostage? Because we fucking can. Deal with it, contained
Okay,
bitch.
so you're just here to ruin the fucking game.
No, we're here to ruin your game.
Oh!
But you're not ruining my game because you guys are literally the best thing that happened to Delve in 5 years.
No, Alterari, because you were like, you're here to ruin the game. Me. And I'm telling you, we're here to ruin your game.
You're not ruining my game.
Okay, well, keep fucking.
I'm gonna.
do-
You
keep doing
dirty
these,
son of
keep doing these mental gymnastics and
You
the
bet- who doesn't
circular
care.
logic where we're ruining the game, but it's good for you because we're ruining the game in such a way where you get content, but we have a blue donut and that's bad.
Okay, listen,
and then
Mary's
the
just having
PCU
his
is
one of
down.
his like one of his
Next
temper
question
tantrums, so
is-
let's move on.
The next question is, as a bitter vet, Billy, do you consider the war a success? I think he did. Next
He's
one
not
is
here.
Sager.
So
Yeah,
But
so we
Sager
need
says,
to
"What
skip-
would
I
EVE
will
Online
do-
anime be?"
I
It
will
would
do
be
my
Nick
very
Sager-
best Villy impression to answer that question. Let's be clear here. The war so far has been a success.
that was pretty good.
Are you gonna,
Yeah,
are you gonna
that's-
finish
yeah.
that?
That was pretty good.
All right,
I
next
think he's right.
question. What will an EVE Online?
Nope,
anime
that's not
be
a
like?
question.
Okay, so all right, so here's what's gonna be
So
like,
there's
right?
a question.
Each
Why is
anime
Pappy killing
character
helpless new
will
bros
be a
and Karma
different
Fleet
ship,
U? That's pretty
and-
shitty, Pappy. It is not shitty. They are Karma Fleet. They are goons.
Are they the enemy?
They're goons. They're the enemy. They're the goons.
So what you're saying is you
That's
don't
fair
care
game.
about New Bros.
Don't.
No.
You know what? Here's the thing: be out of alliance. Not that fucking
There's
hard.
a really nice alliance for New Bros.
All right.
Pandemic Horde.
So why is the goon so helpless to do anything about anything? Dom, I'll let, or no, Alterari, I'll let you take that one. Why is
Which
the
one?
goon so helpless to do anything about anything?
Where is that a question? I don't see it,
Question
but
is
we're
it?
not.
Tell us who says
helpless.
the question, right?
Prove
Okay,
it.
Rubicon.
Prove it. Prove you're not helpless. Do something.
Make
I
a
just-
break out of 10.
All right, here, I'll do it right now.
Post the iHub in T5Z or ETAC-V. Fucking put one of our structures in reinforcement. Show that you're not helpless right now. That's what I want to see.
Fuck you, Riker.
I mean,
NC
we've
rocks.
definitely done that these last few nights.
No, you haven't. You haven't done anything. What have you done? You've opened up a floodgate and you're like, buzz, buzz,
everything
buzz,
on the-
buzz.
all that stuff.
We're gonna reinforce things, and then you don't.
Sorry, I love you. Please.
So EVE Online the anime would be a lot
Right.
like
Marius,
the Kantai
no.
collection.
No.
Except it would actually be very entertaining.
Right.
What is the group's take on the irony that
just think
Sappy Group created the biggest blue donut in the game that will likely continue for years in order to prevent the existential threat of GSF being too big for the game?
If you think
a
no,
great
I'll take this
question.
one.
big
If
point
you
Rain's
think
got
this is
this
the
one.
first time there's been a blue donut in the game, I have really bad fucking news for you.
Remember one back?
Does
yeah,
anybody
most-
remember?
Blue donut has been around since I started the game in 2014. Reminder that
anyone-
there
That's
have
why
always
it's
been
good,
back
yeah.
channels with all leadership across the game in those back channels. In fact, there's actually a Discord now rather than a Skype or an in-game channel, and it's called the Blue Donut.
That's not a
There's
real
a book
Discord.
written about it. Where they talk about this. Yeah.
So
Yes,
Ronnie, that's
all
not a real
leadership
Discord.
Not going
sits
to
in those
last.
channels and discusses things.
That's
This
not
is
true.
nothing new.
That is
Bigger?
not true. That is
But
not
they
true.
added
The
lo-
blue
what will
donut.
logic be
The
added to kill
blue
mills?
donut is the
100% true.
dumbest Discord. It's not leadership
It
at all.
doesn't
It's
mean
just
it's
idiots.
it doesn't mean it's good Discord, but I mean
Okay.
they had the chat channels, then it was Skype because Skype was the big thing.
But you
and
don't
now
understand.
It's Discord.
You're saying that it's a
There's been
place
a
where
blue donut.
leadership talks about things. It's not. It's
There's been
where
a blue
bad.
donut
It's
since
where Wally
2005.
posts bad memes and feet pics. Okay,
Well,
Wally's.
gee, maybe you should have let Wally be in leadership. Then.
He's
All right.
That would
This
actually
is
be more
nothing new to
entertaining.
the
okay.
game.
There's another
The
question.
next question is
Why
when
are-
will logic
No.
kill mills?
We
That's
haven't
the
moved.
question.
We haven't moved past.
We are. I'm telling you right now.
When the
We are.
Ultra already said. All right.
Yeah.
So another
What's the
thing
one he
is,
said?
Pappy is not. It's the one by Thanks 1937.
Okay.
1973. My bad. So, part of the premise is false because Pappy will not continue existing for years to come after
Centuries. Centuries.
the war. Centuries, millennia, eons even.
Eons.
No, it will not happen. Everybody's gonna
Absolutely.
want to start shooting each other again. I know of several people in PanFam in this very channel that are itching to shoot me, and I might not.
Yeah,
even
Oh,
do
there's,
same here.
that's absolutely true.
Wow,
Every
I could be
channel-
anywhere.
Bill's
I
not
could
in
be
Pan
anywhere
Fam.
after this war. So I'm gonna be so excited to do whatever shooting is necessary. It's not just going to be a blue donut forever. You're coping. You're doing a cope. You
There's
think that
two questions we can do.
because you're losing a war that all the victors are gonna sit in.
We
a big
lost. The
fucking
war's over. We
circle
lost. So Drayton asked, "Is that an African or European swallow?" They both swallow. And
Rip.
the other one is my question is why is why is Matani not on Trash Talk Tuesday? Mostly because Red Light won't let him come on here.
I will let him come on here. The one time that he came
super-
on here,
super
he
mean to
fucking
him,
drove by
calls
and was
him
just
names,
like,
he's terrible.
Mr. Fourth Place, and then he left to go LARP and ruin my video game.
I still
Yeah,
don't get the
I'd
fourth
love to
place
shoot
meme,
Legacy.
dude.
I just want to shoot Goons more.
Hell yeah. All right.
Exactly.
Goons, we have
Goons, you
leaders.
only
Leaders
oh
stop playing
yeah,
the other leaders. We fail. That's not a question, so we can't.
yeah,
do that.
that's not a question.
So
Someone
we got
says I
that-
can't even hear Marius. You're welcome.
That's probably the most successful thing we've done tonight.
The last question is when do I get to pod Marius?
There is no last question. Okay.
That's
Marius,
literally
we're going to
the-
set up an event where Marius is going to go into somewhere in Nullsec, and we'll just take turns podding him. That'll happen eventually. I'll let you know when it is. Just don't give up on it. It'll happen.
Don't give up on your dreams.
Why does NC suck? I don't
They
think it's probably because
They
PL
don't
blows.
suck. Nobody's NC does not suck. PanFam rocks. PanFam best fam. End of the day.
People, there are a lot of good people in NC. I will admit there are a lot of good people in there. I don't know why they chose that, but yeah, everybody chooses weird
When
stuff.
will we all team up to evict Rich Richmond? God, as soon as possible, I hope.
Next
That would be fun.
episode on the EVE Online anime.
You write the script.
Speaking
I will help.
of the devil.
Rich Richmond, we have an important question
Oh,
for you.
God. When will we all team up to evict you, Rich?
Actually, that's not the question I had in mind, but go ahead.
Where are we evicting him from? I guess that's the question.
Rich
Jita.
Richmond, would you
Oh,
support
Jita.
a EVE Online
You have a
anime?
hole.
Stop.
No.
Stop asking about the EVE
okay.
Online anime. It's
Are you
no,
serious?
How
He said
else are
no.
we supposed
no
to make
good.
revenue in this game?
Fuck yeah, Rich is my man. He said no.
I'm currently in
Matani
Delve.
couldn't.
You can check
So,
my Ezekiel. You can see where I am.
so persistence. Which hole do you think would have
Which
the
rig are you
cutest
flying
girl
right
in the
now?
EVE Online anime?
He
I
said
think
check his Z kill, bro.
Oh, that's a good, actual good
we'll
question.
talk over
from
red line.
the one VO, what's that? I can't pronounce it. Next,
want the
shipwreck
SOE
Angel Titan or SEO Titan?
SOE Titan, hands down.
It-
I would
the-
literally
much-
But those-
inject
Oh,
into
my
that in a
Wait, where's my
heartbeat.
crab?
But those holes don't exist yet, right? So
That's
which,
what we're asking. Which one next?
No, I was asking
People's
about
right.
the EVE Online frickin' anime. Which,
We don't care about
Oh, what
that.
the fuck?
fine.
which hole would be the best girl?
Hey, Redline.
Stop. What?
The second one.
I want to see you do the Pappy Town Hall next.
What's the
I
Pappy
feel
Town
like
Hall?
I just feel like it would be better done from you than Billy or
Okay, I'll do a
Gobbins.
Pappy.
I want you to do it.
I'll do a Pappy
It
Town Hall
wouldn't be
right now.
as, like,
You want me to do a
substantive,
Pappy Town Hall right now?
but it was more
No,
entertaining.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. Yes,
that's
I
what we
am
actually-
apparently pleasant to listen to, but in the meanwhile, speaking of anime, Arius,
We're not speaking
August
of
the
anime. That's the
13th,
thing.
I won't be appearing on any talk show, and you
No
know exactly
one
why.
cares about your
Which anime are you
Watching
watching?
weeb
What's
shit,
anime?
dog.
Goku nate shi no yo ni.
Bro,
All right.
stop.
Okay, do we have more questions? Redline is already the sappy shrill. Might as well do the town halls for them. First off, fuck
I would
you.
do
You
that.
would
Redline,
never
I'd
have the
listen to you.
balls to come on the show and say that to my face, you fucking coward ass bitch. If you would, you wouldn't sit in the Twitch chat every single week and talk shit
Redline,
like a
Redline.
dumb motherfucker that can't use his fucking voice.
Oh,
So why
Redline,
don't you
you're
go
sappy
grow
shrill.
some
Might as
balls
well do the town halls
and
for 'em.
come
I
on
get
the
it.
Twitch channel and talk to me, huh? You want to talk shit? Come talk to me on trash shit, talk shit.
Well,
Shit,
you're
fuck
really
Saturday.
Tuesdays.
Haha, settle down. You must not know who the fuck I am.
God, he's drunk. All right.
He's
I
white
missed
girl
it.
wasted, yo.
Final thoughts, right?
Oh my
He's
God.
completely
Listen, just
gone.
before he gets himself in trouble.
Riker, you're number one. Final thought.
You're not in control of this fucking show.
Well,
Yeah,
think
you're not in
somebody-
control of this
somebody's
fucking
gotta
show.
be.
Kick his
First
ass
off,
out.
What
first
the
off,
fuck is final
motherfucker,
thoughts
let me
already?
tell you something.
Fucking,
Let me
you're going to
tell
bed
you
now.
fucking something,
all right.
Marius
Ben,
Pont
you're up.
Mercy.
Final
Gotta go to
thoughts.
bed.
There is a list of people that
Ben,
are in
you're up.
charge
Final
of this
thoughts.
show, and I am at the top of it. If I am incapable of leading the show, then Dominart comes in, and Rain, and literally
Don't mute him.
anybody else before you.
But
Okay?
you're all
I can
zooted.
control the show.
I'm all what?
Zooted.
What the fuck is zooted? Why are you making up words?
That's what I'm
Real,
doing.
that's a real
Young.
word.
I'm trying to say suited, but that doesn't make sense either.
No, Z with a Z.
Hey, Don, at least I can come on whatever talk show I want to.
I'm sure that Dawn will be able to come on more talk shows. I'm not sure if they'll let her.
Nah, dude, she's
And
a little
I would
bitch
like
who
to
only
make this-
listens to what Daddy fucking INN says.
Well, I will
Don't go
make
on
this
other talk shows.
declaration.
Oh,
He had
okay,
something
yeah,
going
you
on
too.
tonight.
I'll make this
Oh,
declaration.
don't make me,
Redline.
Dawn. Dawn's a
I
good
think
person.
Nah,
I think
dude,
you're not
what's
in a
his face was
position
in
where
here
you can.
earlier
Redline.
complaining
I do not
about-
think you're in a position that you can. How do I say healthily take control of the show? I believe you should pass it down the chain of command.
Why?
No, Redline's fine.
He's done a
Rich
great
is,
job.
Rich
This
is
is the
mad
Wait,
because he hears
hold on.
someone had
This is good.
alcohol and he's like, oh my
let
god,
me
dude, they're
let me
incapable of
give me just
functioning.
a moment here. Let me compose myself. Richard, look. When I am on a stream, I play a character. That character is over the top. That character is easily angered, and that character is kind of loud sometimes. I have my volume adjusted for that specific thing. So when you hear that character popping off a little bit, that's the fucking point. It doesn't matter how much alcohol I have.
No, that's
It's
not
always the same. That is actually true. I'm just bullshitting. Like,
Sometimes I pass
How
out.
many
That's
tacos did
too
you have
much.
today?
Redline.
Oh,
Let me
God, I
get
wish I had
close to the
tacos.
mic, and you can hear my pleasant voice.
Okay,
What's
can you
nice, less
ASMR?
than-
Christ.
Are you
That's
More with
ASMR?
Rich
yeah,
Richmond.
you're a good level. I like it.
You can't fucking kill me, you tree.
You playing Rust?
No.
What the fuck?
So can we do like final thoughts? We got 2 minutes left.
No, we can't. We're
We're going
on-
till fucking midnight.
Alright,
We're going
what's
to
your
whenever
final
we want to
thought, Eve?
stop.
If you have a final
Final thought is Redline
throw
is
it out
white girl fucking wasted.
That's a good term. I like that.
Speaking of wasted, there's a lot of dead air.
We're waiting for your final thought. Fuck.
It's not my final thought.
Oh, I thought
Go
you said you were
away.
doing.
It's
I
fucking
thought this was a
persistence first.
24-hour
Okay,
stream.
persistent final thought. Go ahead. Let's do it.
You all yell at me because you won't accept the fact that the EVE Online anime would actually generate an enormous amount of revenue. thus
Based,
solving
based,
all our
based.
problems.
That was really
Super
quiet.
mega
Couldn't
based.
understand the thing you said.
Homie, I
I
get
don't yell at you.
200%.
I love you. Alterary Phoenix.
Redline's character's
No,
name
Redline, you
is
go last, dude.
Haunted Karen.
You're the last guy. Remember?
Jesus.
But Dom, you have to give a final thought.
I'll go before Redline.
Okay.
When DQ win?
Never.
Phoenix. Altieri
Whenever we
Phoenix.
feel like it.
Nope. Gregorian.
I want another dread fight before the war is over.
I agree.
Yep.
Marius.
Yeah.
Goon breakout attempt of 1DQ when?
It was yesterday. We successfully broke out and then came back.
Then did you really break out?
Well, we did, but we went back. I mean, we were out, now we're back.
Did any Sov change hands? Anyway, Rain.
You didn't say anything.
I'm
about
kind of excited
Richmond.
for these opportunity things, so I'll probably stream them tomorrow and see how they are. So I'm hoping they're not complete dog shit.
What time? What do you know? What time you're streaming?
Oh, what time? Oh, I have no idea. Whenever U.S. time zone tomorrow.
You know, it's really hard for me to watch. You don't tell us what time it is.
Oh, you don't have to watch.
I
don't care
want
if you
to, though.
watch. Oh, I'll ping you then specifically.
Rich.
Me too.
Well, for those who like my voice and would like to hear it
I do
more,
like
I would like to potentially do some more narration. So you may see some EVE Online narration in the near future.
And if somebody wants you to narrate something, how do they get a hold of you?
They message me on Discord.
That's a good idea. That probably works. Good idea.
in
Sager.
Space.
How thoughts?
I have friends in High Sector mining a whole bunch of shit, and they're called Fly Fearless. They really could use some more help. If you're new, they'll help you out. Redline, are you really FCing again? Because those 3 fleets a weeks, just don't do themselves.
Of course they don't. And yes, I am. I've just been moving for a while, so been busy.
Danny.
Okay. Final thought is love all you guys. The fun stuff. Meetups are great. I like alcohol. Redline, you're up.
I like alcohol too, but the show isn't over. I'm not pressing the off button.
No, that's fine. I'm staying until it ends, baby.
Okay, fair enough.
I'll go to fucking sun up, baby. Come on.
My final thought is, we're fucking crabbing in your system and there's nothing you can do about it. You can't even crab in your own systems because you're weak and powerless and trash and contained. Get contained, nerd. You suck.
Does it feel to live in Tupperware? Oh.
What do you crab in? What ship do you crab in?
I crab in a hell.
Oh, I can't come fuck with you then. That sucks.
No, you can't because I'm too fucking
That
powerful
sucks, dude.
for you.
It's not fair.
It doesn't have to
Crab
be
at all.
fair.
I don't like it. I'm gonna bring my Titan out and get you. What system?
T5Z, motherfucker.
No one crabs a T5Z. It fucking smells bad in there. There's people who've been hanging out there. They are awful.
Someone says
out. It fucking stinks bad. Dude.
Someone says, "Do I actually rat and delve?" The answer is hell yes. I actually rat and delve. I live in Delve. Why wouldn't I rat there?
A lot of people rat and delve.
Where else am I gonna rat, dude?
I rat in Esoteria.
Fucking drone lands. Do you think I'm gonna go up there?
Why would you? That's a shitty area.
Exactly.
Weirdo stuff up there.
All right, well, team, I guess that's it for the show tonight.
Why?
Well, because everybody did final thoughts. You decided to take control of the show away from the controller, and
I
here we
didn't
go.
say it's over. I just final thoughts. I wanted them to go away.
Final
so we
thoughts
can
are
do-
final, dude.
I just wanted them to
Final
go away.
thoughts are final.
Yeah, but you could have afterthoughts.
Afterthoughts.
yeah.
Okay.
After
Let
thoughts.
me make a marker on the stream. Stream marker. Boom. Okay. And now, welcome to Trash Talk Tuesday Afterthoughts.
When is the High Set Corp going to be started?
Wait,
What?
Set Corp.
High Set Corp. What
You
High
must
Set Corp?
invited me.
The Goonswarm Corp, the Prison Corp.
This is a personal conversation
Ooh.
between Red Light. I don't listen.
Oh,
invited me to your
it's
corp, and what's going on here?
It's gonna start as soon as I stop
We're
having
going
to do
to be
movement
attacking
stuff.
people for both Test and Goons, right?
Oh, absolutely.
No, no,
Test, Goons, Horde. We're gonna kill everybody that comes into our
Right? He's our
crosshairs.
primary target, right? Is that what you said? That's what you
Who?
were saying earlier.
Legacy is our primary target. Rain,
Rain.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm in
Rain-
Amamaki though.
Rain
Nice.
said I was a bitch, so
Oh, we can't go Mamaki. That's scary there. So
We
we'll
can
have to
go
probably.
there.
Oh, can we? We're allowed?
yeah, as long as there's no puppies.
All right, so we
So
go back
if I call a red line a bitch, she's gonna come out and hunt me. Is that what it is?
Yeah, we'll war deck you,
No,
bro.
only- You're not.
Sweet.
You're not
Please war deck me. I love those things.
Oh shit! Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh shit! I just
We
got
need to
killed.
uphold the new Halima Code of Conduct.
Oh, did I
What?
survive that? I survived that. Holy fuck.
You almost got killed by a tree.
Killed by- Just tell us. We'll find out anyway.
Wait, in Rust, right?
No, in
Probably.
League.
I
not
got
play
killed
that-
by a
Oh,
tree
nice.
in Eve once.
Just play that GTA thing or GTEF. What is it?
Yeah, we have to play GTA still.
Play that. And when I did, I just rode around and ran into the wall and died.
That sounds like GTA. Yeah, I've been I got the Rust server back up and running, so it's all good and dandy.
Fucking
And
goddamn game.
now we've got the rest of the month after the move and everything to get the GTA server. New Eden's most wanted, by the way, back up and cooking. I mean, it's up and cooking right now, but it's just it doesn't have a whole lot of content on
We're
it.
playing Conan. We've got a server there. If you there's that. Both the server for the island and the like mainland, whatever the fuck it's called. I don't play it, but we do. Yeah.
Back into Valheim.
Really?
Valheim.
Name of it? I believe you. I just don't know the name of it. I know there's like a mainland and there's an island that we have servers for both.
Saying Valheim.
That is.
It's a different game. Valheim.
If not Conan, I don't think we have a server for that.
I think you're missing stuff. It's going straight over your head, Dom.
I don't get it.
You need to smoke some more.
This is good night from Marius. I hope you guys have real quality fun with the after final thoughts.
Who are you?
I got the ether. We're gonna fucking have a party.
But
Dude,
I'm
gonna guess.
calling it quits. So
Welcome to Shower with Sager and Dom.
Somebody tell me why that keeps. I keep getting that goddamn fucking thing in the stupid project.
Oh, it's a
Discovery.
penis.
It's ridiculous. I get that thing like 15 times now.
You get it right every time?
Man, it circle everything. You're supposed to circle stuff you like, right?
Oh my god. You're supposed to say where the clusters are.
The balls, of course.
Around the tools.
Real, that's funny. Can you ban me? That's fair. I get it. And you're a smart man. Caretaker? No, real caretaker.
That is Neffy Cakes.
I'll say Neffy Cake.
Bro, you're stalking me and it's weird. Please leave me alone.
I made me feel bad about myself now.
Not you.
Okay,
I
stalking all of us. So how's life, Redline?
Life is good, man. Always good. Never not
I
good.
hate drunk on wine. You know, you're gonna have a fucking hangover tomorrow, and that's gonna be funny.
Nah, I'll be alright.
For me, not you. Just wine gives me a fucking headache. Like,
Banana.
random fruit.
No, literally, eat a banana right after you drink it.
Wine. Only wine or
Bananas
all
help.
out?
Bananas help with hangovers.
Wine actually dumps all your phosphates and a few other things of your electrolytes. So, like, if you ate a banana or drank a Gatorade afterwards, you'd be fine in the morning.
What if you ate a person?
Probably.
Just
Same
eating
thing.
a banana. Right, if they just ate a banana, you'd be okay, right? That's
You should
I'm gonna try that. I don't like wine. I
drink some Mojo a little bit. Green tea might help.
Give myself an IV. Give myself 500 mLs of fluid.
Well, I only know this from personal experience because I drank a shit ton in college. So
Yeah, I still drink shit ton. We figured out the shit ton is 4 crap loads.
it is. Wait, what actually equals a crap load?
That varies from country to country, unfortunately.
Is that like body bags of crap or?
Well, they're not colostomy bags, right? That's a shit bag. Just so you know, I didn't know that. Sorry.
On a poo.
I don't know. Sorry, I don't know a lot about poo. So anybody of all the people that play Eve, play other games, what would you say the ratio is from other games to Eve you're Eve playing? 50-50, 75, or 60, 10, 10, 10? Or,
A
what is it?
lot of the time, I'm playing Eve while I'm playing other games, so that's
Yeah.
hard to answer.
God, it takes all my concentration to play one fucking game of Eve.
I
I get falling down.
say if I leave Eve for a game, I'm always coming back to Eve.
Too, and I get that. But I'm just like, I play several other games at the same time. But my split is probably about 50% of the times Eve, and then the other 3 games split up the other 50%. I just, if that was normal or if I was weird or something. I mean, I know I'm weird. But,
I do it like kind of differently. So I'll do like long stints of playing just Eve, and then I'll take a break from Eve for a few weeks, and I'll play other games.
now, is that because of streaming or that's just because of the game?
Both. So like sometimes I want to stream other games too, because like sometimes like I'll play Eve, but it's not entertaining to stream when I'm playing.
I was gonna say, even a tough one to watch streaming. Just depends on what you like to watch, obviously. But if it can be really boring. And when it is exciting, if you don't play Eve, you don't know it's exciting necessarily, unless the streamer's really explaining everything.
Yeah. Yeah, I usually when I watch Eve streamers, I usually watch like for their personalities or whatever, like who they are as a person.
Y'all still going? What happened? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, man, we're going.
Where you been? Did you get in trouble?
Did this?
No,
did
the
did you
wifey
actually
got
do a
home.
locator on me? What the fuck? Someone
What,
did a
dude?
locator on me, dude. Can you get your friend? Jesus.
You get a
Is
locator done on you?
Is that bottles starting to hit red line?
Oh no,
It
it
is.
hit a little while ago. We did our
What
final
are you
thoughts.
talking about? I'm fine.
Yeah,
That's cool.
You are.
Billy, happy 1 anniversary.
Hey, you too, Sager.
Can't
Yeah,
wait to shoot you eventually.
Yeah, I'm glad Legacy
come play
decided to
ARAMs
join
with
our
us.
war against the Imperium.
I'm doing Final Fantasy. I have to completely redo this dungeon because I don't actually know whatever happened in this.
Was it latest Final Fantasy?
14, no. Latest should be 15. All right, I don't get that.
Oh, these are single player. I can't remember. They're MMOs, right?
Yeah, 14 and 11 are the MMO. The rest are just RPGs. What's up?
Oh,
Isn't one of your corp mates a big Final Fantasy streamer?
Yeah,
Yane? Yes, she is. No, it's Yane. She's not a streamer. She runs the Reddit. Oh, okay. I'm at the credit scene. I don't know why I'm at the credits.
Beat
It's
game, that's
won.
why.
It's over. You won. Good
So
job.
I will say though that
Victor right here.
I will say that this person who says I'm in PZ, I was there killing a fleet of your friends and my friends. It was really fun, actually. Really good stuff.
Kill people sometimes. Not in real life in game. I mean,
because I got a sunburn.
In real life, it's fun to kill them all the time.
I like killing people in games, but not in real life.
I'm an Eve serial killer.
I practice in Eve for real life.
Are y'all still streaming?
I think so.
We can't stop the stream until we get your final thoughts.
Specifically yours.
Wait, are we streaming?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Oh, you didn't want him to say on stream, didn't you? Now we have to go back and clip that. Everything he said we
I don't mind. I guess I made a cannibalism joke on stream.
It's okay. Someone's got to make those murder jokes, right?
Oh,
And it is a
someone
game
wanted to
about
see
killing.
if I'm. Someone wanted to see if I was active, and they saw that I am. That's kind of sweet. I am active, and if I was your FC, you'd be winning this war. But I got kicked. I got kicked from the goon swarm.
So why isn't the side you're on winning the war?
Because I've been
Oh, you're
AFK
not
for like 6 months.
Right, I forgot. I'm sorry.
All I have to do is log in one time, and it's over.
It's over. Right then.
Is it over when you log in?
God,
'Cause
I hope so.
I don't feel invigorated or anything when you log in.
I never got kicked from GSF. I'm sorry, I lied.
You're 100%.
Holy shit, you are actually still fucking streaming.
Yeah, I said we were. I'm playing League of Legends with Drayden and Drayden's friend, and Rain's gonna join us after this. Maybe we even get Billy on. You want me to stream League of Legends? I'll stream League of Legends.
Yeah, I can play. Get Tiddlywinks. Among Us, I can do that one.
Among Us? Among Us?
Okay.
Well, we just started a new game, so
Of what?
League. So yeah, I never got kicked from Goonstorm, but that was the running meme, is that they kicked me from Goonstorm because I was shit, but I was shit and they didn't kick me, so
grab him by
I thought you got
Neck.
kicked from Goonswarm for feeding a dread fleet.
Oh, that's Pittsburgh, the balding racist.
Wait, what?
What?
Is that what they're saying about him now?
No, that's what I'm.
He's bald.
I said
Or
that.
these-
Those are words that I used, Kirk. My name's Redline. I'm not a goons.
So that's probably accurate.
Pittsburgh is in my corporation. I can say whatever I want about him.
And he's or just likes it anyway.
It's just, it's
I like
funny.
Pittsburgh.
It's funny how
love
Pitts
he
was
was
in
fun.
Shadow State, like the CEO of Shadow State, and I was in Shadow State, and now all we need is cash to come to, original centers, and we'll have the whole team.
No, you will not.
Yeah. If you poach John Hartley, just don't give him roles to fit structures.
We
Just
wouldn't
look at
poach.
the-
We
to
wouldn't
get it over.
poach John. I like John just fine, but we wouldn't poach him because he's a Euro, and we don't allow Euros in our corporation. Only red-blooded Americans.
Oh, that's
And-
kind of
Dave,
racist.
Is it because it's a European character?
It's not racist. It's nationalityist. It's a big
Nation.
difference.
Nation.
And also, we're allowed to discriminate because discrimination isn't always bad. Now we're going deeper into conversation that we shouldn't be streaming. Woof.
Yep.
Oh my god, is that Seema STK in the chat? Seema, look, next time you see me post on Reddit, please make a story up about me. I see all the
Seema,
stories, and I
seen-
need one.
Seema is.
Wait, what the
one of the-
fuck? He
he's
then
like,
proceeded to drive the go-kart so crazily an off-duty police officer got into one and tried to pull him over. That's so funny and so
So, Bill, what was the
stupid.
ticket?
What
How much
the
was the
fuck?
ticket?
Someone says I'm desperate, which is funny because I am desperate for your attention. Please keep watching my stream.
ha, got him.
I don't think he meant you. I think he meant.
Nobody
Kind of a
understands just how desperate I am. I love Akaroth though. Akaroth,
Desperate.
why aren't you here right now? Let's cam up. Let's get drunk on a Tuesday, drunker for me, and just have some fun. I'm kicked back playing League of
alcohol, do you?
Legends. What's up?
You don't drink alcohol, do you?
I do. I got
That's-
Truly over here, man.
Too rough for me.
No, dude, there's some fucking Italian shit that we got at Fresh Market that tastes. It's like I don't drink fruity shit, but these motherfuckers were the real deal. Holy fucking Phil. They taste just like the Italian ice popsicles.
Ooh, that sounds good. I
And
got
they're
kicked
like
from
6 or
Goons
7%.
and Legacy and Redline's talk show because Redline says I stalk him. Maybe I should quit Eve. What do you guys think? I
No,
don't
stalk
think you
him.
should
Yes,
quit Eve.
quit Eve.
I don't think that anybody kicked you from this show because of anything that I did.
Are you reading
People
chat
should-
Even
somewhere?
on the show.
People
Um,
who should not quit Eve
also-
unless they promise to give me their stuff.
Posted on the show. He can't. We couldn't have kicked him, right? I mean, that doesn't seem like a thing. Can you post here if you're kicked? I don't get it.
Let's have some fun. I do drink fruity shit.
That'd be pretty shit.
I don't really know what's happening anymore.
What was the thing you were talking about? Bill? Was it like booze popsicles?
I gotta think of the fucking name. Let me find them online.
I'm kind of intrigued by this idea.
I mean, they're not like Italian, like straight up fucking Italian ice. They just taste like they're that fucking good. And like I said, just for full disclosure, I don't drink fruity fucking. I don't ever drink that soda water shit or what everybody else drinks.
A fucking
Oh.
seltzer, is it? I won't drink. Those are gross. Gross. But
Some of the
if you like
seltzers are
that,
actually
liquid-
really good though.
good. It's a good shot.
Bravazzi.
Hold on, let me get my pen right there. I can't write right now because I'm overthinking.
Bravazzi. Hey man, thanks for following the stream. I know you followed just because you enjoy the content, not because you're forced to be able to type in the chat.
That to people.
Hmm?
That thing you have to follow to be able to type in chat?
Oh, absolutely.
Is that cool, or is that something you do?
What?
Is that something you use, or is that everybody? That's just a thing for Twitch.
It's something I do because I'm a money grubbing whore.
You made us elitist.
Hmm?
You made us elitist. Thanks.
Yeah. Yep, pretty sure.
I go to the country club and start fucking being weird out there.
We're on the road to 5K. On the road to 5K.
This is how we get our white privilege. I'm hoping.
Ooh.
This is really weird because this is the most Dom's ever talked about anything.
I know, I love it. I love
Yeah,
Dom
I've
talking
never
about
heard
stuff.
Yeah, Dom's normally like way too fucking busy knocking on top of the clouds to see what they sound like.
I'm pretty fucking hooked up right now, but I'm super excited. My wife got back from a trip to see her brother. Her mom went to see her brother out in New York, Buffalo, and brought back 7 cases of Yingling and 2 cases of Yingling Black and Tan.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to just ship that stuff
If you've
regular?
never had Yingling, it's really fucking good. What we call it, like not cheap beer, but not expensive beer. It's like right in the middle. I talk on Fridays usually. I usually don't talk here because I want you guys to have fun. But tonight, I wanted to have fun.
Yeah, good.
That's
Yeah,
a really it's a really selfless way of saying that you're just too stoned to fucking say anything.
He pays
Usually
attention.
Usually drink Yinglings on Fridays.
Hell yeah, bro.
Rum.
yeah.
All right, well.
Beer.
Hey, Rain, what are you doing?
She's playing Final Fantasy.
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, I was asking what you were doing.
Yeah, what's up? And I'm playing Final Fantasy.
Oh no,
Are you still
fucking with you.
credits?
I don't really actually give a shit what you're doing.
Better fucking not.
Oh,
It's none of your business.
On my side. Why did you tell me that, Redline? I was fucking
What's up?
picking on his ass. God damn it.
Who?
Sorry, Phoenix. I didn't realize. I thought he was with you. I just
do you
assumed
mean?
everybody but Bill was on your side. I just assumed that.
This is not a
that's the
hostile
safest
talk
assumption.
show.
No,
Don't
it's
you
just
have
that.
full
I
hot.
mean, unless you're me, at which point it's you can't be hostile to Dom because Dom isn't going to recognize if you're being hostile to him or not.
Too stoned.
I won't. I'll just assume you're being nice to me.
He likes anybody that talks at him or to him.
I give him hugs. I offer hugs.
Fuck you and your family. Oh my god.
Oh,
Thanks,
thank you,
bro.
man.
Come
Talk
in.
about my family is doing really good. You're awesome, man. Appreciate that.
Piloting skills suck. Oh, that's awesome. You notice I was playing the game.
Hey, I resemble those remarks.
Resemble those remarks?
Yeah, I was agreeing with them.
Oh.
If somebody said something bad about you, you tell them, yeah, I resemble those remarks. Nothing pisses people off more than when you agree with them and they're trying to be mean to you.
Yeah.
You're on the road. You get in front of you, or tailgating you, you find a semi who's going like 55 miles an hour, and you sit next to them for an hour or so. Watch people freak out behind you. That's fun.
No, that's just.
That's how you create accidents.
Yeah, I know. Now, yeah, I know.
The funniest time ever.
How do you
Fucking
As
love
long
watching.
as you don't touch another
They're
car,
freaking out,
it's not
throwing
your fault.
Pass the front set of double tires and you'll be fine.
Then you find to let them pass by. You look over at them, smile and wave. That makes them furious. I like pissing people off. It's fun.
No, you don't, Dom.
Yeah,
All right, team. Well, I think that we have worn out our welcome on Twitch currently. Because I don't want to focus on
used to have
streaming. So
you're ready to pass out.
I'm going to cut the cord. So this is me cutting the cord. Snip, 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 snip.
Guys, y'all realize how
Credit?